And then he said more MILFs.
Yo.
Yo. I forgot. I do this part.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Nicky.
Yeah, you do. Sorry, did you want me to do it?
This is two different groups of people. We are... Oh, fuck it. Not even going to go down that. My name's Nicky. Below me is Michelle. The one in the middle is Tom. We're missing Lydia, but we're Wicked Game. Hi, you know that. That's why you're here. And over to the other side, we have Josh and Alicia from Dice and Slice, the only D&D podcast powered by Beckhead Goods.
And that
Yeah,
could also...
hell yeah,
that
baby.
Could also be why you're here. And if it's why you're here, thank you very much for coming.
No.
I hope you've had a lovely time.
They're the toy in the Happy Meal. We're the disappointing burger and fries.
We're the floppy fillet of fish.
Mate,
Oh, so many Fs.
I say disappointing burger, and you say filet o fish. Filet o fish is the only good burger in those places.
You can get in the fucking bin.
I don't think I've
Actually,
ever had
fresh.
fish from McDonald's.
They have to make
I
it
wouldn't-
fresh because nobody orders it, so you know it's going to be warm and not sat under a heat lamp. Mate, did you even listen to Kanye West? What she ordered?
No.
I try not
Fish
to.
fillet.
Yeah, I try not to listen to Kanye because he beats women.
But even if it's hot,
Um,
it's still fish. Like I just no.
And
don't
weirdly,
think
that's how I used to get out of Tinder dates. So.
What?
I have been to a beer festival today. Lovely, wonderful people in the audience.
Oh God! And we feel all the safer for it.
Also, Michelle's in HD for the first time on stream on a group stream.
You can see me.
Wild.
Michelle, HD.
How are we all doing in chat? Are we loving life? It's
How's it
really
going,
lovely to
chat?
have you. Thank you ever so much
Yeah,
for coming.
how's everyone doing?
After
Sweet Poison suggests that myself and Alicia flee before we get locked up like the mods.
apt,
And
yeah.
it's too late. They've already got us in chastity cages.
Yeah.
that's what. Anything's a chastity cage.
Anything's a chastity cage if you're brave enough.
I feel like anything's a chastity cage if your genitals are the right size.
That's why I use an egg box.
Xbox.
I use a specialist. I use a dog crate. Not because of the size,
What,
because
for
of
your
the-
Xbox?
It's cuboid.
God.
It's like a.
How is it? How is it? We've been on for like what 3 minutes?
Yep. Already on genitals.
Yeah.
If there's
You
any
know what
consolation,
happens? We can't
with my setup, I'm always on genitals.
Yeah.
It's very painful.
Actually, it's a very expensive chair.
It's a toilet from the International Space Station. The ones with like the tube that comes up and connects.
The good thing about a chair made of genitals, lots of pockets. That's
Yeah.
all I've got to say.
I feel like I don't know enough about this space station toilet. I feel
Oh,
like
the tube that comes up connects is for those of us who are bepenist. And
Right.
it comes up and kind of like
like latches on.
it's not sentient. Like it doesn't do. You have to you have to bring it up to you and kind of thumb it in a bit. And then
So men in space can't be trusted to. I guess it's not
Yeah,
that
you're in
aiming to
space.
go everywhere.
It's not a trust
Men can't be
issue.
trusted to not piss everywhere. No, I shouldn't say men. So people with penises cannot be trusted to not piss everywhere in normal
Anyway,
gravity.
yeah.
I can't believe you have your own little penis hoover in space. That's
Yeah,
so sweet.
Also, do you know what's really fucked up about it? Do you know what's really, really psyched me out about it? The tube is transparent, and I'm sure they need to do it to like monitor like pH and hydration levels or something. But it's just such a weird choice.
I do feel like that you're just describing a fleshlight. That's
It is
what you're
low-key
describing.
kinky, isn't it?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tom. I don't propose myself as some kind of expert, but fleshlights definitely not transparent.
Oh, you can get transparent.
Not
ones,
yours.
but transparent ones are the sexiest.
There are many varieties.
It's like
Unless you're a massive homophobe, Nikki.
Is it transparent or is it kind of that lilac-y see-through like those Game Boys?
Sorry.
Yes.
Scott Devilry has just come
Oh.
in, not knowing what the fuck is going on.
Scott, I also don't know what's going on. Don't worry.
This is what happens at the start of every one of these streams. Lydia's not here to kind of wrangle
Mum's
the
not
boys.
here.
So
Mum's
me
not
and
here.
Alicia sit here
You
and let
you
the
look like a
boys
clown.
get through their shit, and you're the one acting like one.
We start off the rails so that we can only go on the rails.
There's
Does that happen?
there's a joke somewhere here about Nunu and Tubby Custard. I can't quite find it.
Mate, the
And
joke
that's
sounds
gonna
like
be the
this.
last thing I
No.
So the lovely thing is that Zoom has cancelled out a lot of our audio, but I know that our dear viewers didn't get that luxury.
Also, Josh, are you recording this? Just as a reminder?
Yeah, no, I'm not recording this on Audacity or otherwise.
Oh, I am.
I'm also not, so off to a great start. I am
Well, you
now.
missed my excellent Nunu impression, so I'm a bit
So
I
disappointed.
know.
I'm now recording on Audacity, and everyone listen out for this one. You'll get to hear this as well, audience.
Recording in progress.
Oh,
There we go.
she
there she
gets me
is.
every time. Oh, I just
Every time.
got the choice to
Sexual.
leave the meeting at that point. as if
Yeah,
to
you
say,
do.
How
Don't
dare
do
you.
that. Don't leave the meeting. That's incredibly unhelpful.
Could you imagine?
I might. Oh,
What you like? What you like? Yes,
Right.
scallywag. That's what you
fuck
like.
me.
Last week was a technological nightmare and didn't actually happen in fiction. So,
I mean,
Anyone who-
it's just going to basically happen again. But yes.
You mean that after talking about penis gloves, we have to get serious for a
who
second?
said penis glove?
Yeah.
Me.
Actually, you guys will be really pleased to know that the penis talk will not make it onto the recording.
Oh no, what a shame.
Which
Not
is
your
sad.
recording.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Our table it's broken. Oh.
So I'm going to hand over to Tom to not fucking
Tom?
Tom can fuck one off.
Fuck one off.
Oh my god, it's been 2 weeks and you've forgotten how to stream.
No. Do you know what it is? I've sort of forgotten how to be funny. So I've started talking weird.
Can you forget something that you never knew?
So I've started talking weird, and I've not undone that.
Yep.
Earlier in the week, I told someone I was gonna fight them one-on-one with knives. Like it's just like a weird like like the with knives feels a bit
Too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's a
we're
bit
gonna
much,
pass
Nikki.
over.
I'm passing over to Josh to introduce you in fiction.
Sweet Poison has said that they are gonna ban me if I insult the Wicked Game Crew. To which I reply, "Do it, you coward."
Josh is also a mod now.
Mod
Yeah,
wars.
I'm also a mod. I'll ban you straight back. Last time on Wicked Slice, the only D&D 5e live stream brought to you by Dice and a Slice and Wicked Game. It's a very niche selling point.
That's why it's 8 people.
Our crew got into combat with some giants on a massive metal boat. Big, kind of Fire Nation looking motherfucker. They killed the boat, one of the giants as well, and made out with their lives, breaching into the area of mystery, magic, and intrigue known as the Black Mists. I'm going to turn that music down because I cannot hear myself. Into the Black Mists. An area where there is all kinds of weird stuff that goes on. It's an area of magic. It's like the Bermuda Triangle, but much more powerful. Our crew made it in there, and there were some hours where not much went on other than some peculiar sounds around the boat. Towards the end of that particular session, Keres, Tom's wonderful character, received a message in her head asking her to come down to her room. And in Keres's room, there are several China dolls that Keres collects because Tom created that for their own character. Tom, who hates dolls and things like that.
That's real nunchucks.
Yep, that's Super Nunchucks, baby. Baby. And it was towards the end of that particular conversation where we learned that the voice was not one of the dolls, but it was, in fact, the voice of a hag that Keres did know. Hag that goes by the name of Granny Whelk. And it is there where we will pick up once I have found the appropriate track, because for some unknown reason, I've chosen historical instead of horror. I think it's because I'm an idiot.
Historical.
Oh, that was a joke.
Poor Nikki.
I'm sorry, Nikki.
Go
That was
on,
unfair
Nikki.
of me.
Fuck one off.
Fuck one off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And yes, good question, Sweet Poison. What is the status of the warranty
No,
sticker?
no. We
Well,
don't talk about the warranty sticker.
Indeed, what is the status of the warranty sticker?
It's
I
good,
think
it's fine.
it's complicated would be the Facebook
It's
update.
fine.
No quotation marks, it's
Don't-
fine.
Don't look at all the glue marks and the weird like staples in the side.
It's there, it's fine.
So, Keres, you've been sat down there talking to this if this being you believe to be on the ethereal plane. They have revealed themselves to be Granny Whelk, the hag, and as you sit there, you see a teacup sort of hovering in the air. You see this mortal or this physical form appear in the space where you'd expect them to be. It is an old woman, for all intents and purposes. It looks very granny-ish, sort of a boiled, gnarled nose, wearing what looks kind of like Hessian Saxon leather, designed to keep one protected from the elements more than it is designed for fashion or anything like that. She looks at you and says, "So, Keres, you think you could help me out?"
What exactly is in it for us?
Well, you see, I've been evicted from my new home, and all I need is you and your very talented friends to come and help me kick out some squatters. That's all.
No. Enough of this. Granny Welk, please. I am not young anymore. I am not easily pushed around anymore. I am not yours anymore. Don't give me this bullshit. Tell me. Tell me what exactly it is that you need and what
She brings
we
the
get.
she brings the teacup to her mouth and takes sort of a long slurp of tea. It's not particularly pleasant. If anyone else was here, they'd be making some sort of constitution save, but you're used to it. You've heard this sound several times before. She like sucks the tea through her teeth. She finishes her mouthful. Well, here's what's in it for you. Seems to me like you're lost. You don't know where you're going. I know these places. I am these places. So how about I point you in the right direction if you help me out?
Keres looks around and looks at all of the faces looking back at her.
And it is all these dolls just sat around the table, like, and they're just staring into like the middle distance. None of them are particularly looking at you or at Granny and Welk at this point.
It says, it feels like you have more to gain from this than us. We don't need this treasure. We are going for something that we would like. It would be nice to get some more money, some more fame. It would be nice to get further up the fucking list, but hey ho. But, we don't really need any of those things. You, however, you are the beach that does not have a home anymore. So I will ask again, what is it that makes this deal equitable?
Keres, roll me an insight check, please.
Just realised I don't have the fucking sheet up. Bear with me 2 seconds. Uh, that was a 7. So with my reliable talent, that's a 14.
She sort of furrows her brow a little bit, and you can tell that she's more she seems frustrated. She leans in, and you see there's like a flash of a second where this glamour that she has dissipates for a split second. You see the dark, almost night sky skin underneath this rather pale visage. I know where you are. I can keep finding you. And then, as she says that, all of the dolls' heads turn in unison to look at you, Keres. And their mouths move in time with hers. So, I will keep finding you. And I will never stop finding you. This is where I wish I had my voice mod set up, because that could have been really creepy. But
It was creepy.
It was
Can
so creepy.
confirm.
You and I have not been together for a long time. In that time, I have grown. I have grown in a way that none of my brothers or sisters could. That was your fault.
And as you say that, all of the dolls turn to look at Granny Whelk.
Perhaps that is not as much of a threat as you think it is, Granny Whelk. I am not saying no. I'm just changing the focus. I'm just realigning the status in this room. I hope you know that.
Why are you here?
That is a big question. Granny Whelk has a real big fucking question. What do you mean? I am here on this boat because I want to be. I am with friends. I am here on this rock here on the seas because I escaped from you. Because I realized what you were doing with my brothers and sisters. I am here looking for treasure because I want the treasure. No?
She, again, takes another sip of tea. And then uses a sort of a mage hand to cause the teapot to come up and pour more tea out. And it looks as though like more tea comes out of the pot than should for the cup. You expect it to overfill, but it doesn't. She takes another long sip, sort of looking at you, letting all this ruminate in her brain. Very well. In exchange for you helping me, I'll never hurt anyone again. And I'll leave you forever. If you don't help me, I'll just live here. And like, you feel like the here is a capital H here, not just in your room, but on this boat. I'll live here. And I can play with all of your friends. And like you see like some of the dolls stand up.
Stop that. Stop it now.
The dolls sit down.
I kind of stand up and kind of like press down the clothes again, sort of like neatly kind of clean the clothes, sort of fold them back into place, and I kind of stand and without looking at her and still sort of kind of fussing slightly over them, she takes a breath and says, "Can I speak to my friends about this?"
Of course. She puts the teacup down and just kind of dissipates onto the ethereal plane. Everyone else, you've been going about your general tasks. Captain Guy Captain, you're at the helm, doing your best. Rico, you're sort of patching up things. Levy, you're helping Captain Guy Captain be his best.
Spectacularly mediocre.
Yes.
That is my niche.
I just want to very
That's
quickly
my king.
draw attention. Very quickly
Your
want to draw
sister's
attention.
daughter is on this boat.
Huh?
What? Oh,
She said
mate.
niche, and
I
I.
was making a joke.
Fuck
Just
you.
scoot past it.
I just
That
want
took me
quickly
so
draw
long to
attention-
go back that far. I was like, we've gone from niche to kinks. I thought it was a kink thing. I was like, what's happening?
Just want to draw attention to Rooney's Gaslight Gatekeep Granny Boss.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, I enjoyed
That's
it.
some good fucking soup. Rest of you are on the surface of the boat. Captain, Guy Captain, can you please roll for me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh
Fuck
no.
me.
Yep.
Why would you do that, Josh?
I have a real character sheet now, folks. It's very exciting. Constitution.
Yes, Captain Guy Captain now exists in like a 3-dimensional space.
Yes.
That is a 9.
Oh.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Captain Guy Captain. You don't know where you are or what you're doing.
But that's
You're
the point.
That is the point, absolutely. And you're confident in the fact that that is the point. As you stand there at the helm with Levy basically guiding you with every considerable way. I imagine, Levy, do you have Mage Hand?
I don't think I do. Yeah, I do. I
do. Yeah. So Levy's definitely like using Mage Hand while Captain Guy Captain's there. It's like when parents have kids on their lap while they're driving. Maybe my parents are just really careless. That kind of energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Captain Guy Captain, you're aware of all this black swirling mist around you. And as you're looking out, it feels familiar to you. To you, it's like, this is what my training's like. This is like the training room, the seminar rooms. Because like it's stretched on forever and like really badly lit. And as you stand there and look around, Levy, you would notice this. There's just like a weird aura that surrounds Captain Guy Captain as he stood there. And then, Captain Guy Captain, you are thrust into the sky like 10 feet off the ground.
Oh shit! What?
What are you doing? What? Get down! What?
And you start like slowly, gently spinning while in T pose in the middle of the sky.
Levy, if this is a weird joke, I don't like it. Can you
The
put me
disembodied
down?
voice of Captain Guy Captain. It sounds like he's right by the steering wheel when your eyes tell you that he is not.
He's a fucking sky dancer.
Oh no!
And then,
Fucking hell.
Captain Guy Captain, what are you wearing?
Do you know what? I imagine he's wearing a really poorly patched together suit.
Oh.
He probably wore a suit on his first day to work, and I imagine they just kind of fix up any tears that it gets kind of haphazardly. So he's just in the.
Tell you one thing, Rico has not fucking touched that thing.
You're the only one with mending, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? That is single-handedly the most sad thing that you've said all of this time.
As you're there in the sky, in the relative sky, above the boat, T-posing, spinning, while your disembodied voice is down by the steering wheel talking to Levy, your clothes get like stitched back together. It's like you've been issued a brand new suit. And you've not got a hat, have you? You don't have a captain's hat, or do you?
No, I imagine he might wear a bandana just for sweat purposes more than
No, he's
anything.
got trilby.
Profusely
So
sweating.
your bandana changes to look like a badass captain's hat. And just over one of your eyes, this eye patch just like forms and coalesces out of the mists. And then
Maybe
your
I can't
physical
see out of
self-
one eye.
Your physical self lands down at the steering wheel, and Levy, Captain Guy Captain, his voice seems to then start coming from his body. Captain Guy Captain, congratulations. You're now a level 14 expert sidekick. You've got your own mythical girls transformation.
Right.
That was quite beautiful. That was actually.
It's just a girl transformation with Captain
I
Go
feel-
Captain. It's not magical.
I feel quite confident. I feel like Fiona in that movie that doesn't exist when she had that big transformation.
Yeah. I know that movie.
In Fantasy Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? It's a. No, it's just Shrek the musical. It's Shrek the musical, but it's just called Shrek because it's only a stage show.
It's Shrek exclamation mark.
Shrek exclamation mark.
Yes, a Shrek exclamation mark. Also, Captain Guy Captain, in your top left breast pocket, you feel a weird, firm something.
Condom.
He like turns and just kind of has a look. He doesn't want Levy to see in case it's something embarrassing that's been
No,
put in his pocket.
Roll me a
There.
sleight of
He's-
hand check.
I'm looking over that shoulder.
Or my sleight of handing.
Yes, please.
Oh Lord, what is that? I'm not
It'll be
proficient.
against Levy's passive, which is 15.
Oh, that's an 18.
There we go. Captain Guy Captain, it is one of Keres's little peg dolls. It is a peg doll of a little old woman, like a little granny, just a little old-looking granny in a peg doll.
Oh shit! I don't
You
know,
don't know
how
why
this
that's there.
got in here. Levy, would you mind taking the wheel? I think I accidentally have something of Keres's.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I've honestly been steering the whole time. You go take a rest.
Oh, okay. And he kind of walks and accidentally bumps into something because he's lost vision out of one eye now. So he kind of bumps as he goes and then kind of makes his way down to Keres's room.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
You switch when you go under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Keres is kind of like on her way up anyway,
Definitely.
so it's probably sort of like, yeah.
So, Captain Guy Captain, you leave the wheel, step down the stairs, and as you get to the base of the stairs, Keres, you pop out of the little trap door.
Hello, Captain Guy Captain.
Hi. I don't know. The mistress will give me a fancy new suit and a very dashing
and like
hat.
your suit's got like tails on it now.
Oh.
It's like a captain's coat.
Still beige.
Yeah, it's all still beige.
He's got that tan suit that Obama got roasted for.
Yes.
Oh, bless him.
This is kind of, doing the things.
It's cool. I don't know what happened, but I've got this thing in my pocket, and I don't know how it got there, but I think it must be yours. And Captain Guy Captain just holds out this doll.
Keres sort of
Yes,
sees
it does look like her, Keres. Yes, it does. Yeah.
Keres sees it, looks at you, and kind of goes, "Put it back where you found it, just very quickly. I have to go for 2 seconds, okay?"
Wait, in my pocket?
Yeah, just in the area for safekeeping. Yes. And
Okay, but I don't recognize this one. Is it new? Because I've
no,
seen most.
don't touch it anymore. Just put it in your breast, and kind of run down into the room. Sort of slam my door open, and I kind of like point at the space where Granny Whelk was, and just say, "Don't you fucking touch him! Do not touch him! Don't you fucking dare!" I mean it. And immediately just kind of like close the door again with a slam and start stomping back up. And kind of like she kind of re sort of centers herself as much as this little fucking weirdo can, and kind of like steps up onto the deck and says, first of all, Captain, this is very nice clothing of yours. Have you been speaking to anyone in your head or anything? Just in general, like.
No, sometimes I write love letters to my wife in my head, but no one replies.
Good. This is good. Sad, yes, very sad,
Yeah.
but good.
Yeah, I get
Keres,
that.
you are aware that Captain Guy Captain does have a magical device that allows him to communicate with a being that none of you have met.
Am I just thinking about this just right now? Just like
Just,
right now?
I'm just letting you know that your character would be aware of Captain Guy Captain because he's always talking about how he's got people contacting him about wanting to buy the boat, things like that.
You fucking arsehole. Do you have you spoken to anyone who might be after the boat recently? Just out of interest.
I mean, what do you mean by recently? My boss checks in every now and again, but
When was the last time that he spoke to you? Just out of interest.
I mean, the days all kind of blur together at this point. Josh, I don't know, pre-mists, I would assume.
Pre-mist, your boss basically checks in with you twice, if not 3 times a day.
Oh, okay, but not since we've been in the mists.
Since you've been in the mists, time has sort of become a bit weird and fluid. You've not had any contact, but also you've not had any contact.
Yeah, I imagine in Captain Guy Captain's mind, there's no signal here.
Yeah.
Like that's his understanding of what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh my, got no bars.
Yeah, no, we've not spoken since we've been in the cloudy place, but we check in a few times a day. You know, we're pretty tight. Like, you know,
Cool.
more
Okay.
friends than co-workers, really. You know.
He's hoping to be manager Captain Guy Captain one day.
That's Mr.
Supervisor.
Manager, Captain Guy Captain.
Mr. Manager Captain Guy Captain.
Yeah,
Wait,
and I hope
so it's been 10 years and this man's been contacting him 3 times a day?
Yeah.
They're
It's a
relying
lot-
on
it's a
this
lot of
one
money.
sale.
Yeah. He's out of business. This is.
This is lost.
This was the only
it.
boat?
Yeah.
It was the only boat they had.
I kind of.
Guy, I really need you to sell this, buddy. Because it's the only boat we've got. Like, this is where all my capital is.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you, Guy. I was living in that boat. Like, you please. I kind of go, okay, well, you look good, but don't fucking talk to anyone. Just don't fucking talk to anyone. Just us and just that. And
Oh, I
that
can
is
still
it.
talk to you. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want me to speak to any of you.
No, you can speak to me anytime. Okay, goodbye. Like turns around for a second and goes, guys, just very very quickly. I've just you know when how do I say this? You know when your childhood caregiver that you ran away from because they were like just kind of ritualistically killing all of your adopted siblings and and who you haven't spoken to for maybe 10 years or so, suddenly kind of goes, oh hi, I'm on your ship and I'm kind of like trying to give you a deal to get you the treasure that you need so that I can have like a house that I have been ousted from. You know when that happens?
Yes.
No.
So that right now.
Are you saying my dad's been killing my siblings?
Nope. No. No, maybe, but not you.
I'm gonna find
Nico, I'm
later.
not sure you're familiar with the concept of parents or siblings.
I feel like basically, I have someone who has made a proposition for like a quid pro quo, you know.
Right. And
I
what
thought,
is it? What's the proposition?
well, they know where we need to go
All right.
to get the treasure,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then they find a home.
I thought for us to find the treasure, we had to not know where to go. And if they tell us where to go, won't that defeat the point of not knowing where to
Yeah.
go?
How's that going to work?
Well, see, this is the thing. This is, one of the big things. Is it not? And they keep sort of saying, like, but you don't know where you're going, and I'm like, that is the point. But if I feel like they can do things, and it makes sense that they might be able to do this for us. But I just wanted to ask you before we did it.
What do we need to do?
Yeah.
Give them a home.
Right. Okay. Well, what makes a
This is-
home, really? That feels like kind of a philosophical question, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That is, you are correct. They have said that they will never again, they won't hurt anyone ever again if we do this for them.
Right.
And I will never see them again, which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
You want that, yeah? You don't want to see him again?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
And just because it's odd, I think it's probably because Andy's sleeping and stuff and you guys seem pretty chill, but murdering this person is off the table.
I mean,
Keres, roll me a history check, please.
oh, not rolling well.
I'm very proud of you. None of you been suggesting murder. I am very proud, but I'm just Rico.
Captain was shocked that no one had said it. He was
Yeah.
like, why is that not first blow them up? Why is that not the first option here?
Rico was cleaning his gun.
Yeah. Rico wasn't even listening.
13.
13. Keres, as far as you're aware, this person should be dead. Like, by all rights, they should be dead.
I feel like they are,
Hey,
Oh, right.
you
All right.
saying this is some kind of ghoul?
I'd forgotten about the Rico voice.
I mean, I think it's like, something more than a ghoul,
Like a ghosty?
like a gabagool, like
A gabagool?
Right, a gabagool.
Are they definitely real? Or is it like when you kind of see things when you're tired sometimes?
Granny Whelk? Are you here? Okay,
Keres, you ask that, you look around, you feel as though Granny Whelk is here. Granny Whelk just heard you guys about shooting someone up. So...
Yeah, they're super here. I promise.
And then you guys see Levy's gong. Like the beater just gets, or not you guys, Keres. You see the beater for Levy's gong gets picked up and it just kind of, dong.
Don't shoot the gong. It's not yours. So yeah, I think. I feel like I don't know what to do because
So Granny Ghoul wants some kind of home, and we need to sort of figure that out. Or...
So, well, am I right in thinking they'll take us to the treasure and then we've got to find them a home, yeah? That's the deal?
I feel like it is probably, knowing her, it is probably going to be the other way around. I feel like we need to do the thing and then they will do the thing,
I mean, she shouldn't really be on the boat because she's not on the insurance.
Yeah, that's what I said to her. That's what I said to her.
Can't, Granny Whelk, wherever you are, I'm afraid you're going to have to alight the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the dead even be on insurance? I don't know. I ain't dealing with many ghosties and ghoulies.
I mean, if she can touch stuff, I feel like then, she has to be insured so she doesn't, if she damages
sounds
something.
like what an insurer
Yeah.
would define things in a fantasy. If you can touch it,
You can touch it.
Um,
You could break it. And
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys all realise that sat on a pile of boxes just on the foredeck is just an old woman drinking a cup of tea.
Right.
Oh shit!
Is that? What's that? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's her. You know. That's yeah.
She just sort of raises a hand and waves. She doesn't look particularly evil. She looks pretty nice. She's a little old lady.
Does she look like
I think
my
our
peg?
captain reminds you of your nan.
Does it remind me of my peg that's in my pocket?
Does, yeah. Does look like your peg, yeah.
Keres, she kind of looks like the peg you asked me to keep hold of.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not sure I want her in my pocket.
I've got to be honest. I don't know why she's in your pocket. So it's probably better to keep her there for now. You know.
Hey, Levy.
yeah.
In your top left pocket, you feel like a weird firm thing in there?
Is it no longer in mine? Can I not feel it anymore?
Yep.
Dream.
You look and yep, there's old lady peg. Looks exactly like the kind of thing that Keres would make. Put on there as a prank.
I don't want it.
I think this time outwardly I say, I'm telling you right now, do not fuck with these people, okay?
Can I shock and grasp it?
Peg.
Yeah. I don't want it.
She's gonna like singe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll anything for that because it's in your hand. It's a very small peg. You do so as you go to cast shocking grasp. I need you to roll a D1000, please.
1,000?
Yep.
How do?
How do you roll
How do I do
a D1000?
Oh, hang on, I'll do
You just do
8,000.
what? No, you can't get 8,000 in a D1000.
Oh, 800.
Oh no.
800.
Why is that 800?
Because
So roll a D. So don't do that. You want two
Scott,
D10s.
you're killing me.
So it doesn't really matter, does
it? It does.
D1000.
Massively max. So this is your first. No. The
Not much has changed, but there's the hag's on the ship
Yeah.
now.
And your great granddaughter.
And 9.
still
809.
rolling dice. 809. 809. Great. All instances of copper on the test drive instantly turn into gold.
Oh no, Rico runs downstairs. He doesn't run, he walks downstairs, knowing that this is a genuine fucking problem. This is a huge problem. Rico very coolly walks downstairs. This is a massive problem. It's such a huge fucking problem.
Guys, I think we might need to reassess the price that I'm able to sell you the boat for. I might need to get an independent assessor just to come on board and do a quick review.
Reevaluate the cost, the price.
Yeah.
Right, so I have a copper kettle that's been making ale down the bottom.
Right.
That's
now a gold kettle.
And gold cannot withstand the temperatures that are required to ferment alcohol. So there's now a melted pile of gold and beer.
Tasty.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Rico's just gonna be fucking fixing shit. I think Rico's just sort of. Fuck. That's such a weirdly specific thing, but so immediately in my head I was like, just all of that shit is fucked. Just all of it's fucked.
We got so much gold though.
If anyone wants to roll an Arcana check, they may.
I'll do it.
Oh, fucking nat 19.
13.
Please.
Cool.
29.
25.
Oh. Anyone who rolled above a 15 would know that was weird. That was probably because Levy cast a spell. You guys know that the Black Mist does weird shit with magic from time to time.
That's also mad powerful.
Yeah. If only you could find a way to control it, Rico.
Okay, so
Mostly just upset about the beer.
Yeah, but the peg has been turned into ashes.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry,
Because-
Keres, I just didn't really want it. I'm
No,
sure it was a
it's-
gift. It's just a bit creepy, you know?
No, it wasn't a gift from me. It's fine. It's
Oh.
not a problem. Granny Whelk, what the fuck? Like just say your piece and be gone. You know. I mean, Jesus. Who's
She
he?
she stands up. Fantasy Jesus.
Yeah.
She stands up and addresses you all, apart from Rico, who's gone downstairs to clean up the golden shower, and says, "It's very simple. My home has interlopers in it. I need them to be removed. You all found me wandering the wastes. I will stay here until the interlopers are removed from my home. And when they are removed, I'll help you find what you're looking for."
Oh.
Big, but like it's an ugly smile. It's like a smile that someone who has never seen a smile before in their lives does what they believe to be a smile.
All right, Mum, but they're my year 7 school photos, so if you can just fucking calm down.
Can we insight to see if she's scary and evil or not,
Yeah, you can insight check to see.
or if
see
she just
she's
seems like
scary
a
and
nice
evil.
granny, you know?
Yeah. All right, Captain, go Captain.
That is I don't think I have any insight. Nope, that is a 13.
Yeah,
Captain,
I
go Captain.
rolled
You believe, and Keres is not Keres. Sorry, Captain, go Captain, and Levy. You believe this is just a sweet old lady. Don't know why Keres is being such a massive bee about it all.
Oh, so you just got squatters, right? You just need us to the muscle to ask them to leave, right?
She nods her head,
And-
just nodding.
In return, you'll show us to the treasure.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna shake on it though.
And just
Absolutely.
before that happens, just to clarify, what treasure are we talking about? Like, what treasure are you talking about specifically?
The one that everyone's looking for.
The one that we have a map to.
If you say so. Lots
No?
of people have come here without a map trying to find it.
But we're the first ones here, aren't we? I thought we were the quickest.
If you say so.
We're the quickest of that batch.
I think she's
I'm
just a
not
bit forgetful, Captain.
Oh yeah, of course that can happen after.
Yeah.
Oh fuck me! I forgot my accent. Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, you can get forgetful at certain ages. I understand. Yeah.
I mean, Keres, it's up to you. Like, I'm happy to help her out. If helping her out means we get our treasure, then what's it? Like, a couple of bears or something in your house? I don't know. What is it?
Some squatters, as you say.
Alright.
What kind of squatters?
Nothing that a fit crew like you can't deal with.
I know. See, the ship's kind of, we're on a bit of a test drive, so we haven't got long.
I did see the name of the ship. Very inventive. Was that your idea, young man? It's a very good ship name.
Oh no, that wasn't. That was actually, it was on the boat when I joined the company. But yeah, see, we've just not got lots of time. We need to make sure we get the boat back in one piece to, get it ready for these guys to take it on as their own. So
Who is it that you work for, young man?
I work for the boats company back on land.
Oh, I know them.
You do?
Yes, I used to work with your boss.
What? But I thought, oh, Keres, you never said your family was from where I was from, you little devil. We probably know the same people. Isn't that weird?
What's your boss look like?
Oh,
An old woman.
it's so weird. I've never actually met him. We had like a sending stone interview, and yeah. I was going to meet him at the end of my first day to see how I'd done, but I didn't get back to the office in time. But he doesn't sound mad on the phone.
Cool. Yes, good. Right, cool. Yes.
No
nice.
doubt.
I think Tom is having a nosebleed. Keres is having a nosebleed because Tom is going shit. But
That could mean anything, Tom. That could mean anything.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, but you dickhole.
Captain, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Aww. Don't think I'm proficient in those either. Nope. Ooh, that's a 19.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Captain
Rico.
just starts reeling off names of people he knows at Keres to see if Keres knows any of them now. That's the next 5 minutes.
Keres, you don't.
Keres is for the next 5 minutes. Keres dissociates. Like he's just really like.
I also love the fact that Captain list will be his prospective wife and then her family, and that's sort of the end of the list.
Oh God.
Got no friends.
Oh, CGC.
I have a brother.
Rico.
Yo.
You do have a brother. You're right, Captain. Rico, you're below deck, and a load of copper has turned into gold.
Mad inconvenient, bro.
Mad inconvenient. Massively inconvenient. Ridiculously inconvenient. You've got an engine in the bottom of this boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna check on it?
I mean, yeah. I'm basically I'm going to go down and turn everything off to start with because I imagine the default temperature of this room, this like part of the boat, is just so fucking hot.
Cool. You get into the engine room. The engine is already turned off. Is it a button or is it a lever?
It's a lever.
Cool.
To
like
allow
wedged-
air into a big fire furnace where I chuck guns in and burn guns.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah. The gun
Wedged in like the opening for the lever. It's just like a little peg doll. It's like it's an old lady peg doll. And roll me a perception check.
Oh.
See, the thing you forget about Rico is he didn't see nothing. Although that said, I did roll well, so maybe. Oh, I get advantage of perception. Why?
Because your eyes are the eagle.
So so far away. 17.
Yeah, with the 17, that's enough. You hear the sounds of like tiny feet on the lower deck of the ship. It's like pitter patter of tiny feet.
Something you need to know about Rico: he doesn't like ghosties, ghoulies, or small things. Keres is at the limit. Anything small, if something smaller than Keres comes by, Rico will instinctively go to kick it.
That's your scale.
You must be taller than this child to speak to Rico.
Sure.
Right, I'm going to pick up the peg. And I'm going to put it in
The furnace.
my.
But.
I'm going to put it into the barrel of a gun. I'll tell you what.
Perfectly.
I was working on a gun. That would fire pegs for Keres because I didn't quite understand what the pegs did. So I was like, I'll just make a gun that fires the pegs. And then Keres started talking to the pegs, and he thought, oh, maybe she doesn't want to do that.
To be fair, it was being built for Keres, but also for Rico. A cheeky little peg gun.
Jesus Christ, that'll ruin your bowels.
Come out.
So really
Hey, Bestie,
interestingly,
you're looking pretty submissive and shootable.
The reason arrows fly pretty straight is because they wobble, and I imagine you'd get the same thing with a silicone dildo. It would do this, the kind of snake wobble to keep it going sort of straight.
Have you not seen Jackass? That's exactly what it does.
I have not, no.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah, so I pick up the peg gun. It's basically a single shot. It's a shotgun barrel, like a single shotgun barrel meets a revolver. So it's just like it cocks down. You push the peg in, you cock it up, and he's gonna leave it in there, just fucking loaded and ready. And then he's gonna go upstairs and pull out his other gun because he can hear little footsteps, which means something's got to die.
Sure. It sounds like these footsteps went up the set of stairs onto the main deck.
Okay, I'm going to ask if I can do a check. Because
What check do you want to do?
Nikki thinks something. I would like to do... So actually, I'd like to do a flat intelligence check to work out the approximate size of these feet based on how often they're hitting on their stride and stuff like that.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Oh, I fucking love you for that. Thanks, Josh.
Because you're investigating with your brain.
Yep. 23.
If I was to put it in like actual humanoid sizes, it's like baby sized. To put it in terms of sizes of like things on this boat, it's like
Keres's
one
dolls?
of Keres's larger doll size. Yeah.
No. Oh no.
I'm going to uncork the barrel that says monkey, and I'm just going to leave that there. And then I'm going to climb up the ladder knowing that I'm probably going to have to kill some child-sized dolls.
Cool. You climb up the ladder and you see your friends talking.
I'm bringing the net gun with me.
You're bringing the net gun with
Yeah.
you. Of course you are. So, you climb up the ladder. You see Granny Whelk is there, talking to Captain Guy Captain and Levy and Keres. You sort of catch the end of Granny Whelk explaining that it's just got some people in our house that she needs removing, and then she'll tell you where to go. She'll help you find your way. And that's what you hear. You don't see any dolls running around on deck.
Just to sort of pseudo to announce my presence, and also because scientific curiosity, Rico's going to fire the peg into the sky.
Keres, for the briefest of moments, you see Granny Whelk just like rise off the ground ever so slightly as Rico shoots this peg into the sky.
She's just going, right, so I...
it's literally, she's there, she's got a cup of tea and a saucer, and she's just sort of saying, and all I need is for you to take these people out of my home so I can be safe.
Incredible.
Oh.
Just the painting.
Okay.
Yep.
I will just say, it is not often I feel conflicted about doing a job. It is not often I have so many misgivings about a job of any size. But the positives of us doing this job will, I hope, be great. But it is up to you, I suppose, whether we do.
Well, no, I think, you know, if she's going to lead us to the treasure, then yeah, sure, whatever. Like, it's just some squatters. We can handle them.
You should help the elderly. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
We should get like a community badge or something.
Oh yeah, like the badges you get on a sash when you do all the. Oh yeah, I love those.
No, I wasn't a nerd.
Oh.
Hey, I don't really know the sort of dynamic here, because Rico, he ain't got a family. He's sort of a chemical mistake.
Wait, is that real? Do you not have
Rico, does that make you My Chemical Romance?
When I was a young boy.
My
Wait, no,
father
I
didn't
feel like
exist.
this is something we need to discuss right now. You don't
No.
have parents.
No.
You just came
Hey,
to be.
hey. Forget about it. I'm just walking here. I'm just.
Alright.
I'm gonna hand
Guys,
Keres
I'm really
the.
sorry. This is my emotional support, Rico.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
As
I'm gonna hand
emotional-
Keres the peg gun. I just, and then I'm gonna hand Captain the net gun. It's the size of a shotgun, so he can't hold anything else, and it just fires a net and needs to be reloaded. It's functionally.
She gets really angry about it, but it's okay.
Functionally, it's just a net. Oh, because you wanted the net gun.
No, a net. You're firing a net.
Annette Gunn, of course, is the sister of James Gunn.
What's this?
Right, well, where's my present?
Actually, I'm now just going to go onto Twitter to see if I can find anyone called Annette Gunn.
Am I meant to like shoot this at the squatters?
Did you
into
just
the-
you gave Captain.
Okay, so we go into a house. We go into a house. We go into a house that's maybe full of ghosties or ghoulies. And what's Captain gonna do?
Nothing, like he always does. He's so good at it.
Exactly. So I got him a net gun, so maybe he can put a net on the ghosties and ghoulies. I'm starting to sound like Yogi Bear.
Are these ghost nets? Because I feel like normal ghosts, the nets might not work.
Captain, roll me an insight check.
11.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
No, never mind. Captain, you're fairly confident this is a ghost gun. This is a ghost net. It'll catch ghosts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whilst this is all happening,
Yes.
I'm staying very, very quiet. I'm just kind of like trying to sneakily sort of like sneak my hand into the sort of like just into the many kind of pockets that I have all over my sort of like combat trousers, underneath my ripped off skirt, and just checking to see that I have all of the bits, namely the Heartstone. I would like to make sure that the Heartstone is still on my person.
You do have all of your shit. You check through your pockets.
Cool.
You find them, and you find next to your Heartstone like a peg doll you didn't quite realise that you had, and it looks a lot like Granny Whelk.
Yep.
As you take it out of your pocket, you hear it not make any noise.
That's oddly more ominous than if it did for Keres. Okay. Keres sort of looks at the others and kind of goes, just know that there might be repercussions of us doing this, but I don't want you to be walking into something that you don't necessarily know what it is. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Captain's eyes widen like you've not been asking him to do that for 10 years. Like...
Enough of that fucking lip from you. But I tell you what, it's better than having her on the boat. I promise you this.
Yeah.
So wait, are we gonna like clean her home and then she's gonna tell us how to get there? She's not gonna come back with us, right? She's gonna stay in her house.
She says, "Oh, he's clever, isn't he? What a clever captain."
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Tips his hat slightly.
Milady.
It's a trilby. It's a trilby. I know everyone said bandana and all sorts. It's a fucking trilby, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
I've been given a captain's hat.
It's a captain's trilby at best. At best, it says press on it.
Keres has real sort of like little brother vibes with Captain right now. Like, we shit on him, but actually, this bitch be dangerous.
Only we can shit on him.
Like this is not the one. I think like
he's our human porridge.
Yeah, I think Keres kind of like walks slightly closer to him just to make sure that like, yeah, I don't know. Mawelki, fucking. Mirelki. Um, yeah, I think I look at Levy and just kind of raise an eyebrow and kind of raise my shoulders
All
as
right.
to say, it's up to you.
All right. Well, look, right. Let's get things all official, yeah. Let's make sure we all know what we're doing. So we're gonna go to your house, and we're gonna ask whoever's there to leave, help you get rid of them, and then you are gonna take us to the treasure. Is that correct?
All right. She nods.
All right.
Oh, do keep an eye out for my dog.
No.
Hang on, what?
Out for my dog. He's very friendly.
What's his name?
His name is Gray.
Grey. Right.
Is he like a Labrador or more like a little tiny Chihuahua kind of
He's
vibe?
like a Labrador. Yes.
Okay, so not too big then. Dogs should make me a bit anxious. I've got allergies, you see.
Oh,
Of course you do.
Sorry, are you
very-
anxious about being allergic to dogs?
Captain Guy Captain is a complex being. Okay? He has anxieties on his anxieties.
No, he's a fucking complex carbohydrate at best.
He doesn't have an allergy to dogs. He just has anxiety.
He thinks it's an allergy.
Yeah.
He's one of those hairless dogs.
You can get. I thought you only got hairless cats.
This is the world where dragons canonically exist.
Hey, why'd you say canonically? That's so fucking weird. In the context of the world, that makes it sound like you're some kind of meta being. I'm also going to give Levy a shotgun.
Thank you. That's all I ask. I just don't like to be left out.
It's okay, because like the magic is
That's
a bit
all
fucking
I
shit.
ask of you.
Right, thanks. I don't need it, but thank you.
Hey, did you see what happened when you did a cantrip?
No?
Oh, all of the copper on the boat.
Hey,
it turned to gold.
you can't prove that was me. You can't prove it.
I'm Rico.
Yeah?
I'm born of primordial soup. Good soup.
Yeah, still can't prove I did it.
Keres is dissociating again.
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Thank you.
As the chuckle fucks chuckle along.
How do we get to your house, milady? I don't really know the
Remember when everyone
direction
was
to
wearing
anywhere
trilbies
here.
and calling them fedoras?
Yeah.
Twats.
Do you all agree to help me and then I'll help you?
Yeah?
You speak for all of them, Levy.
I think, right, well, is everyone happy for us to do this? I need to kind of pretend this is a democracy.
I ain't saying nothing.
Rico, are you
Not
happy?
to the ghost, the granny ghoul.
Alright, Rico, can you I just need an answer. Are you happy for us to do this? Right, thank you. Captain Guy Captain, you're happy, yeah. Keres, yeah. You happy to do this?
Sort of looking at her again, I'd say, if this goes wrong, I will kill you again.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna go down to where Andy is and like slab squat next to her. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't know if you can hear me, Andy, but we're gonna do a thing. Are you happy? Do summit.
Breathe if you're okay with it.
Yeah. Just do summit if you don't want to do it.
Nothing happens. The boat does rock slightly.
Sorry.
Oh, keep it steady.
Just not on the wheel. Captain's like 20 foot away from the wheel right now. He's like, sorry.
It's instinct.
Then yeah, I'll speak for everyone, and we'll help you out as long as you help us find the treasure. And if you don't, we will kill you.
I ain't afraid of no ghoul.
And the same goes for you. Double cross me, and you'll wear your spines. And she laughs, and it starts off as like a well-meaning chuckle, and then it like devolves into a proper cackle. And as this cackle sort of reaches a crescendo, this old lady facade falls away, replaced with like blue skin and black matted hair and a haggard brown black dress kind of around that. It's got like doll arms and legs and heads kind of hanging off it, and you just see this disappearing into the black mists as before you the mists part, and you see a bright ray of sunshine in front of you, as you see like a meadow, a really lovely meadow that's just like leading on from a beach. And in the middle of this meadow is a little table with some chairs and a teapot on it. Obviously the boat's not docked, but there you are. That's the path. Sunshine
I knew
and
she was a
loveliness.
ghoul.
I'm just going to find some slightly better music.
Guys, if we made a mistake, she seemed to get a bit spooky towards the end there.
Oh yeah, like I did not bury the lead in that. You know, she ritualistically murdered like loads of my adopted family. You know, like
I don't think
she's fucked.
I was on the deck for that part, so that's information.
I kind of thought that was just like a fun Keres way of putting things. I didn't realize that was.
I mean, it was also that.
But I mean, we kill people all the time, so I'm not defending her. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna put my hands over the two sides of one of the pegs and just say, "Not cool."
All right, sorry.
This
Karen.
is there's a singular peg, by the way, that like never gets used. It's a singular one, like right next to Keres' heart, and it's got a little sort of like, it's probably the most sort of like ornately carved. It's got like a little sort of like little round cheeks and sort of like a little scruff of hair that's been made from like frayed burlap, sort of like all sort of like put together. Just a little. Doesn't really matter to anything, just a little extra.
Aww. Captain will just keep steering forwards then, I guess, towards the terrifying table, unless anyone wants to go a different way.
No, straight
Right.
ahead.
Captain, go Captain. I'm not going to make you roll for it because the water itself guides you to a good docking area, a natural cove on this island. And the boat comes in and swings around and rocks gently just in dock, right up against what appears to be a natural pier made of ground and grass. And you guys can step onto the land if you should so wish.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Keres, I was about to say, Keres probably hangs back a little bit. I think I know this is a bit of a fucking whack question, but does this look like any old piece of land? Or does
This
it look...
looks like a very well kept lawn.
Hey, have we had a long rest?
To all intents and purposes, yes.
Cool.
Yeah. I would just say, be careful. As you saw with Whelk, there is not an awful lot that is true when it first meets the eye with her or anything that she touches. Okay.
All right.
Fucking hell.
All right, Keres. We've done the right thing here, yeah. I thought this was so you wouldn't have to see her again, and we get treasure.
I'll be honest with you, like, I don't think there is a right thing when it comes to her, but I feel like this might be. We will see, I suppose. Um,
I'm sure it's fine. Look, and there's always a loophole with these things, yeah? So, don't worry about it.
yeah. And Keres sort of starts to like get her things. She gets she goes up the ladder and gets the sort of rifle and gets the musket and sort of just armed to the teeth and sort of goes, all right, and kind of puts two of the pegs back in their places and takes two of the newer ones, two of the ones that have more recently been sorted. One of them is much larger, and that is the cloud giant from from last week.
John.
Scott Devilry demands that we stretch.
Oh, thank you.
I have to use it as an opportunity to realign all of my vertebrae.
Also, like when she said you'll wear your spine, because I'm like, yeah, sort of am anyway.
Yeah, I'll do that. Most days.
It's not like I've got a spine to wear.
Yeah, I made it grease, bitch. Find a spine.
Captain Guy Captain is just putting like rations of meat things in his pockets to try and help with the dog whenever we find it.
that's
Rooney
a good
demands that
idea.
we hydrate.
Thanks, Rooney.
Yeah, good. Captain Guy Captain, you got that meat.
Did you say Captain Guy Captain's got that meat?
Yeah.
That meat.
In fact, I have meat pockets, so you know.
He's got meat for days.
He's got flesh pockets.
Oh, no.
So
looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I love that line because it means that orcs know what menus are,
Yep.
which
They go to
implies like the
restaurants.
existence of orc restaurants.
Looks like we're going a la carte today, boys.
If you've ever been to a Denny's, then you know orc restaurants exist.
I've never been to a Denny's because I would never leave Europe.
It's funny
Yes.
because we left Europe.
Well, not like geographically,
Oh, God.
only economically.
That said, I rate Denny's. I fuck with Denny's. Specifically between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. But I do fuck with Denny's.
They're the ones that do a ground sandwich.
Yeah.
See, that's really weird, Nicky, because I rate Danny's. I have a website where anyone called Daniel can come, and I rate
Danny.
them.
Called Rate My Dan.
It's like Rate My Poo, but for dads.
Why'd you go to poo instead of like teacher or, you know?
Because Rate My Poo is absolutely in my vocabulary.
Can I
Rate My
just
Teacher was
request
not.
that we start pronouncing our T's?
Yes.
Because this doesn't sound like what you think it sounds like you're talking about.
Right.
And I think even for Wicked Game,
Even us.
This
even
podcast
for you guys,
sponsored by Denny's. If Denny's wants to get up on this, if Denny wants to throw some of that fucking Grand Slam money this way, I'll welcome the opportunity.
Denny's. It's food, probably.
It's food?
It's food. What I'm gonna suggest, we've been going for about an hour and a half, is that if we could have a little bit of a break, and then we'll start
Pee break.
the next bit. We'll have a pee break, have a stretch break, have a
I'm
think
gonna go.
break.
I'm gonna go rate some Danny's.
Right,
Only
see you
Dan's
later.
account.
back in a sec, guys.
Oh, back in a sec.
Only Dan's. Ah!
And we're back in the room.
Ah!
Hi.
We're back.
What's up, bitches? Let's do this.
No, but for
What
real,
one in?
what is up? What is the T?
What is that?
What is the S? What is the U? What is the V? It's just stuff, guys. We're just doing stuff.
Oh, I see. It's because the T came before the S. So my brain got confused. You said, "What's the T? What's the S? What's the U? What's the V?" And I was like, "Stuff."
Earlier,
Sub.
I was mentally preparing to spell out the word "forget about it," and then I got to FUHG and went, "Actually, do you know what? Forget about it."
See, I've been learning sign. I've been learning BSL.
Me
and-
too.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh no,
have
you
to-
guys are going to have secret conversations without us.
It's
we'll
good
have
to
to s-
practice.
We'll have to sign, and you actually sign, and me go.
I don't know many words yet, but I know the whole alphabet, so I can just write every single word out.
Me just go, just continually going. My name is TOOM.
Toom?
Yeah.
My name is Help Me.
My name is SOS. Yeah. Anyway, hi guys.
Hi.
Thank you for
Hi.
coming back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
We're going to an old
Tea
lady's
party.
house. What can go wrong?
That's what I like to call.
What could possibly
hack
go
home.
wrong? Well, you guys dock up. You stride onto the land. Tom,
Scott, are you coming for me in my name? Is that what you're doing?
You did spell it with two O's. I don't know whether you noticed.
Oh,
No,
I
that was-
so didn't.
that was
Okay.
You spelled it
Scott posted that.
TOOM.
Scott posted that before the TOOM incident.
Is it because I spell it like a fucking hipster?
It's because you spell it
Probably.
Thum, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tom, you weirdo, you freak.
Anyway, sorry, let's get back to it.
You creep, you weirdo. What the hell are you doing here? You don't belong here.
Um,
No, Tom belongs here. We all belong here. Welcome back to Wicked Slice. You guys have docked. The boat is there. You guys have gone onto the land and you stride away from the boat. Keres, as the four of you leave the boat, you just turn ever so slightly to look back on the test drive. And you feel like you can make out the impression of like the ship being manned by like your dolls. Like they're tending the rigging. And like one of them, you think you see the impression in the midst of them just like waving.
I wave back. Send a little
Whichever doll
kiss.
it is sort of just hops down and starts pattering over the deck. There is a table with 4 chairs around it and a teapot and some teacups and some little finger sandwiches and some little petit four. It's like a little tea party.
Oh, guys, I've not had a good cup of tea in like 10 years. I say we have a cup, have a break, yeah?
DM, would you allow me to make some form of check to ascertain where we are? Whether.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a history check.
Thank you.
I really want to tell Captain not to touch anything, but Levy is so stupid she wouldn't think of it. She was like, yeah, those sandwiches look great.
To be honest, literally the only reason is that Keres knows who has sent us here. So history is a +1. That's a 17.
17.
Nice.
You have never heard of anything like this before. You're aware that the Black Mists are a place where things that are weird happen. As you sort of look around and look beyond where this table, this wonderful table with exquisite, well-made china that looks very delicate and dainty. As you look beyond and you see that sort of almost directly around everything on this little, what you now recognize as a glade, is like a big mushroom forest. But you've got no recollection of why that is.
Mhm.
Hello.
GM, would you permit me calling it a fungal jungle?
Yes, only if it's wicked fungal is massive.
I'll take that. I will
Okay.
take that.
Good. See, those that don't know, GMing, DMing, it's all about give and take.
Yeah.
Don't be weird about it, Tom.
What can I say? No, that's the other dungeon mastering.
Oh, yes, of course.
I think Keres. Fuck it, Keres isn't gonna tell anyone not to, but Keres
Perfect.
isn't gonna touch anything herself.
Captain's just going to start pouring tea for everyone, so he'll pick up the pot and start pouring tea into the little cups.
I'm picking up sandwiches or whatever
Cool.
there else was.
Teapot feels fine. You pour it out for tea. Perfect amount of brew.
Oh yeah,
That's a good brew of tea.
yeah. Captain pours everyone a cup. If anyone wants tea, Captain's going to have tea.
Good soup.
Levy, you see there's a little letter on the table.
Oh, nice.
It's not addressed to anyone.
I assume
You
it's
open it.
Yep.
Yeah, of course you do. You open it, and it says, "To whom it may concern. On finding this letter and consuming this wonderful tea, I'll take it that you have decided to come and free my home from its awful squatters. There are 3 of them living in there. Just remove them. That's all you have to do. Kisses."
Alright, she left a note. She said, if you drink the tea, then you've pretty much said, yeah, you'll definitely get these 3 people out of her home. Captain, you've drunk the tea, so you are contractually obliged to do this now. I'm not going to drink the tea because I don't want to
That's
sign
fine.
myself away to it. So just so you know, if we don't,
I'm very respectful of contracts. That's okay.
you are,
Yeah.
you know.
Quick question: how do we know what's a squatter and what's like one of her neighbours?
Oh,
I
I
think
just
they are
assumed.
lower down, closer to the ground.
Oh, like frogs and stuff.
I also really like
Maybe.
the idea that in Captain's previous life, his neighbours used to come into his house and take shit, and he just did nothing to stop them because he thought that's what neighbours just do.
It's called neighbourly love for a reason.
Oh, Captain got Captain.
Oh no! All right, guys.
It's
No
a
one else.
sad situation.
Nobody else drink the tea, yeah? Captain, you go wild. You've done it now. You may as well have the whole pot. Didn't say anything about anything else though. Alright, she said there's 3 of them. Can I look around for signs of 3 beings or?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
They just stood in front of the table.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
Trevor T. Squatter.
15.
Is that 15?
Yeah, 15. 1-5.
You look around. You sort of peer into the mushroom jungle, the fungal jungle, and you see that there is a path, a well-trodden path there. There appears to be like a sign on the edge of it, although you're not quite close enough to see the sign by that path. But you do see, walking down the path out of the forest, heading towards the table, and it's sort of like a ploddy walk. It's like a happy little. Looks like a little chubby dog, little chubby grey dog that Rico apparently levels a gun at.
Here, grey.
Yeah, that's alright. That's a dog. That's fine.
Captain, roll me an animal handling check, please.
You gave me proficiency in this.
It's because Captain is so pitiful that I figured all animals would feel a kinship with him. Not that I find animals pitiable, but because they tend to take mercy on the pitiable
they bring you food because you're a terrible hunter, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That is a 19 on an animal handling.
A 19. Good job, Captain Guy Captain. Do you just get some rations out?
Yeah, so he throws the rations because he doesn't want the dog to come near him because of his allergies, but I'm aware that the dog might come to him because he's rolled really well, so that probably is going to go against his anxiety, bless him.
Cool. You sort of say, here, Gray, here, Gray, here, Gray, and you throw out some rations, and this little ploddy dog then sort of comes better into focus, more into the fore. It kind of looks a bit like a little bulldog kind of thing, like a little bulldog kind of thing, like sort of all rumples and rolls and sort of bum 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 comes along, and you sort of hear it breathing quite like as it comes closer. Captain, you also notice that it's got 3 pairs of eyes, 6 eyes total. And what you thought was just like some happy plodding, you realise it's actually got like 6 legs as well.
Oh, Gray,
But it walks up to the rations and just sort of.
Guys, I don't think that's a Labrador.
Well, you know, shouldn't we judge? I haven't seen many Labradors, so for all I know, that's what a Labrador looks like. Why doesn't it look like a Labrador?
Oh, he's got 6 legs and 6 eyes.
Do they normally have 8?
No, 4 legs and just 2 eyes.
Oh.
It sounds kind of vanilla, you know?
Yeah.
It's maybe too much dog per dog, if you know what I mean.
No.
Oh, so it's like an extra value Labrador, right?
Yeah.
It's a Labrador sedan.
The Labrador Plus, I understand now.
It's a deluxe model. Deluxe dog.
It's a Labrador Max Pro.
All right. Well, yeah,
It's a
that's the
saloon
dog.
Labrador.
Is anyone here? I'm just gonna keep walking past the dog and walking up the path. You gotta leave. If you can hear me, you gotta go.
I'm just very, very like super keeping an eye out at all times. Is poor Keres, just really sort of making sure that she's sort of like staying as open to all potential threats as possible.
Yeah. Levy, you start yelling, see if there's anyone there, and if they are there, they gotta leave. The silence is full. There's a lot of silence. Boy, howdy. You couldn't hear anything above all that silence.
Does the dog have a collar with an address on it?
The dog does not have a collar with an address on it. No.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a pets at home on the island, so they can't like.
I thought I'd solved it then. Done.
But yeah, the dog came walking down this path. There is a sign at the end of this path.
Oh, what did the sign say?
Does anyone here speak Sylvan?
Nope.
Speak what?
Sylvan.
I do.
I doubt it.
Oh, well, I fucking do. It says it on my sheet, mate. What are you trying to say? My sheet's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you speak primordial like me?
Well, I don't know what I fucking speak. Probably. I regardless of what he speaks in that heavy, like, my terrible accent. Common, no mission, primordial. Yeah.
Keres, you are able to read this sign should you wish to. It just says, beware, guard dogs present, don't touch the mushrooms.
Don't touch the mushrooms, and there are guard dogs present. Just so you know. If the rest of them are like this, then I think
if this dog is her dog, could we like reverse follow its footsteps to get to her house?
Oh, like walk down the path where I just came from?
Yes.
Is that not what we just did?
That's what Levy shouted from behind the dog.
Captain's still with the teapot and the dog just like at the back.
The dog's just sat there watching you pour tea like...
Captain puts a hand out very gently towards the dog. He's overcoming his fears.
The dog puts one of its paws out towards
Oh!
you. Captain, you feel as though this dog, either this is a very good dog, or like a very powerful presence.
I mean, he's probably just a really good dog, though, right? Yeah.
Take a look at that dog.
Row row.
Sorry, Captain will come catch up now. He's finished.
Now
his
that you're
tea.
all there, you see it as just a well-walked path. It's not like a lane path. There are no paving stones or anything. Along the edge of the path, there are some mushrooms that like line the side of it. They're white and red mushrooms. It's sort of typical mushroom sized.
Don't fucking touch it, Captain please.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'm scared of mushrooms.
Then you should get over your fears and touch them.
He's probably allergic to them.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're not dog to touch them.
Oh, but what happens if he touches them though?
Oh, I come out in like hives. It's pretty bad. My whole face swells up, and breathing becomes quite difficult.
Oh.
I thought it was already difficult for you.
I mean,
Like I hear you sort of like doing the kind of hyperventilating for.
yeah, I'm panicking 98% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes you calm 2% of the time?
Every now and then, I think I'm dead.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
So I give a little sort of pat on the bum as you walk in and sort of say, "You will make a nice peg, but not yet, you know."
Yeah. So, look at that mushroom. Oh,
Do you want to look at that mushroom, or are you just saying that?
no, Captain tries really hard to not think about Keres turning him into a peg.
Or indeed,
so I
Keres
imagine
pegging him.
Keres says that
Sorry.
to Captain a lot.
Dog pegging on the boat is not uncommon. Fuck it, I'll inspect a mushroom.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Fuck yeah. I don't know where this is.
Oh yeah, dice.
Don't know where this energy's come from, and I do not like it. I mean that was a nat 1, but I guess nat 1s don't mean the same thing when it's an ability check, do they?
Yeah,
So
it's 1 plus the score.
that's a 10 plus 6, so 16.
Nice.
Cool. Are you just walking up to the mushrooms to check them? Are you gonna be
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
gonna walk up to it and prod it? How are you investigating it is the question I meant to ask there.
Ocular pat down, I think.
An ocular pat down.
specifically.
Cool. Keres, you give an ocular pat down. The white mushrooms seem to be mushrooms. The red mushrooms, you look at them and you think, yeah, these are just mushrooms. Hang on a minute. And you see that, like, occasionally the tops of the mushrooms, the caps, just kind of raise and lower just a little bit, as though they're like breathing. If you want to learn more, that'll be a history or a nature check.
Fuck it, yeah, fuck it. I really don't want to prod it, but I want to learn more. Because fuck you, that's a 17 plus 1 is an 18.
Hell yeah. You go through your mind palace. Now, the sign was in Sylvan. Hags are kind of fey-ish. And you remember that mushrooms and stuff have a sort of negative fey association. It's sort of like the dark fey. And then you look at these things, these mushrooms, and it occurs to you that you read a story once about a little old lady who, in the front of her garden, there were always garden gnomes. You know, the sort that have, you know, the fishing rods and the wheelbarrows and things like And every night she would put little bread and milk out for the garden gnomes, and every morning the bread and milk would be gone. And then one evening she forgot to do it, and she was brutally murdered in her sleep by redcaps. You suspect that these are tiny, malevolent fae called redcaps.
These ones, she whispers, these ones are little fucking bogey munchers. We don't want these ones. I don't like them. We don't go near them.
All right.
Carries on walking.
Okay.
You're gonna walk down, just keep walking down the path.
Don't like them.
If we just leave them alone, they'll leave us alone, yeah? It's not like they're going to jump at us.
I mean, they might do the jumping, but, we can do the jumping back.
They better not. You little bogey munchers, is that what you call them?
Yeah,
You little bogey munchers, you don't jump out, or I will. Yeah.
I think
as you say that, Levy, one of these little mushroom tops just sort of pops up, and you see what just looks like a really pissed off fairy underneath, and it says in common, because you were speaking in common, it says, "Hey, you don't do that. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you."
Fuck
And then like loads of them start jumping up as well, and they're all just like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
All right,
fuck you."
all right, everyone chill. All right, Captain, hold Keres back. She's gonna fight a mushroom. Hey everyone, we're just here to get rid of the squatters. You stay in your little garden. We're just here doing our business, yeah? So you just stay where you are. We ain't got no beef with you.
Unless you guys know where the squatters are, that would be incredibly helpful.
Levy, roll me an intimidation check. Captain, roll me a persuasion check.
Hey, I'm proficient.
You're expert in persuasion.
I
Level
am
14.
expert.
30. 30.
So I can't roll lower than a 10, which means that's a 22.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hell.
Pew, pew, pew.
Levy, as soon as you say you're here to deal with the squatters, just all of these little guys just like vanish into like burrows, presumably underneath them, and you just hear like a it, like goes down the path as all of the red mushrooms just like boop, 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 boop.
Now you made them do the fucking. Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you.
On the wind.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Keres.
I will make you a fucking pig. Fuck you. You can see that there's sort of like the what looks like normally like a sort of halo around her head like it's sort of starting to kind of in now that we're in this place the sort of it's kind of fanning out a little bit into like kind of small like sort of stag-like horns kind of thing around her head.
Cool.
Like a little kind of mini version of Hela from Ragnarok.
Hey, I like the
love
little
it.
guys.
She kind of like she kind of goes and then carries on walking.
So they don't answer Captain, I assume.
No, I'm afraid Levy was too scary.
Oh,
Too
okay.
Too scary, whoa. In the distance, far off, you guys hear something that at first sounds like the howling of like a dog or like a wolf or something, and then as you listen to it, it kind of sounds like hey.
So awake in the morning and
Hey! Hey! We're sort of off in the distance.
hey,
Hey!
hey,
Are they your people?
Is Gray still behind us, I assume?
Yeah, he's sat by the tea table, just sort of like looking up at the cakes
And
and the
that's not
sandwiches.
coming from him.
It's not coming from Gray.
So where I'm from is quite like surrounded by like a rocky mountainous space.
Yep.
Nikki's making an assumption here, which could
Yeah.
be wildly wrong, but I also need to know if that's an assumption that's fair for Rico to make.
Okay.
Is it a mountain lion / crag cat?
Ooh.
Crab
Given
cat?
the environs that we're in, no.
Crag cat is like a D&D animal, but it has a lot of the similar traits to a mountain lion, including one of which is screaming like a person in distress to attract human prey.
Oh.
Ah!
If anything, this sounds just like a person, like an old guy.
That was my...
Like squatters.
That did sound like squatters. You're right. There they are. Hello? Squatters?
Hey!
You need to leave. Is that all right?
They're falling down a hole.
See,
Why do they only
Keres-
say one word?
See, Keres has watched the fantastic Adrian Brody film Predators, and does not like the sound of this. But
The mummers play.
the Mummers Play Predators. The Mummers Play Predators with Adrian Brody and Danny Trejo, who is absolutely a dwarf.
Yes.
Kind of turns around and goes, I mean, do we go and help the hare?
Do we want to like go quietly and just see what's making the noise?
We could do that. Shall we do that?
I'm
Yeah,
good at being
yeah.
quiet.
I mean, yeah. I can
right
do
now.
that.
Fuck you. Okay.
Okay. Everyone, roll me a stealth check, please. As you move further in to the fungal jungle.
19.
19 from Levy.
Got a 25.
13.
13 from Rico. Classic Rico.
32.
32. That
Rico
is the
just walked
exact same.
everywhere.
That is the exact same you rolled for your previous stealth check, Keres.
Was it?
So
Shit.
funny.
17. Natural 17, yeah. Have I done the math right there? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Math, right?
Okay,
Who needs
so
it?
that is a group stealth check of 22 and a quarter, which is going to be rounded up to 23. You guys head off through the forest, and occasionally you feel as though there's a pair of eyes watching you. There's a lot of weird noises in this forest. The weirdest thing is just this hey, hey, hey. That now sounds like it's coming from slightly different positions around you all.
Does it specifically sound like a sort of to and fro, kind of a call and response? Or
Roll me an insight check.
it was a natural 12. What's my insight? Not very insightful. That's a 16.
Seems as though something's communicating.
I take out my gun and take out my knife just in case. I think maybe we should do the same. You should all do the same. Maybe just arm yourselves just in case.
Captain's just got the massive net gun that Rico gave him. And you can hear it like shaking a bit in like anxiety.
It's so big.
Yeah, can I jeepers creepers where I get them peepers, please? Just to see if we can see anything.
Yeah, so you said it's
Well,
now coming from all around us.
You've got a passive 24. Yeah, it does sound like it's coming from all around. With the passive 24, you can't see anything. You just feel like you're being watched. Levy.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts? to
Yeah,
try and gauge
absolutely.
where they are? It's only
Ooh.
30 feet, I think. Within 30 feet of me, so.
I think I'll give you this, just the information of your eye. It doesn't look as though there's anything within 30 feet of you.
Okay, then I won't cast it.
And you can be confident that like your eyes are working, or someone's eyes are working. Keres are usually a pretty good lookout.
That's true.
You guys stealth along, and you enter. I'm going to start that sentence again. As you walk through this forest, you feel the canopy getting thicker and more dense as these mushrooms start to block out any rays or glimmers of sunlight. You're not quite sure the distance that you've traveled, but by the mosquitoes and stuff, you feel yourself getting into slightly more swampy climates.
Climax.
You find yourself reaching a swampy climax.
It's not the first time.
You then you see ahead of you an area within this forest that seems to open up with some huge mushrooms in the middle with enormous canopies over the top. And as you sort of approach that, you see, just sort of not sprinting through, but sort of at a jogging pace, trotting through what appears to be 3 dogs. 3 sort of large-sized dogs. Kind of like wolfhound like Irish wolfhound in stature, in shape. There's one that has on the back one of these red caps. And that dog in particular happens to have a bridle of some sort on it. And then as you guys sort of stand there watching these guys move past, you see one of these dogs turning your direction, not looking at you, just turning your direction. And you see the faces of these dogs. And each of these dogs look like they have the grumpy, gnarled faces of old men.
Ah.
Oh.
And the one that turns in your direction opens its mouth and goes, "Hey!" And you hear from not too far away from you, "Hey!"
New fear unlocked.
If anyone wants to find a picture of that, what I'll do is see if I can just get an image for that without. I mean, it's got the title of the monster in there, so I'll post a picture later.
Do we think that little guy is one of the squatters? The one on the dog? Is that what we're meant to get?
Is that the fucking dog? What the fuck is that?
That's not a dog.
I mean, do we just like get it anyway? Just because I feel like we need to put it out of its misery, no?
I could shoot the little guy with my net, and we could get the guy in a net.
Oh yes, the net.
Yeah, do that. That's a great idea. You do that. We'll deal with the weird dogs with old man faces.
Captain's had his instructions. That's what he's gonna do whenever he's allowed to. He's getting his gun out. He's aiming up.
Do we just shoot him, or do we like maybe maybe we can just ask them to leave? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know these things because I'm not very good at reading people. But I don't know whether someone wants to check before we shoot them in the face, whether they deserve shooting in the face or not. Because if we can shoot them in the face, then
All right, Nika.
I mean,
I'll speak to him.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I mean, we are all hidden right now. It would be the perfect time to ambush if possible. But if they're gonna go like, "Oh, why did you do this? Like you are not a very nice person. I was only here with my dog, with a human face, taking it for a walk." Then you know.
That's true. That's true. Look, we can't judge. Like, that dog back there apparently looks weird. So maybe this is just another weird breed of dog.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
a real fucking weird breed of dog.
Yeah, but
Can Captain insight the dogs specifically
To what end?
to see if they seem like good dogs, like nice dogs?
Yeah, roll me an
I feel
insight
like he
check.
often has to judge if this dog seems like it's going to attack him or not.
Roll me an insight check. Do it at disadvantage because these are weird, even like by our standards.
Oh, that is a. What's my insight? None. That's a 6.
Yeah, they're probably good boys. Probably. Then no one's telling them they're bad dogs.
I mean, the
Bit weird of
dogs.
you to assume their genders, but you know.
The dogs seem okay. They don't have big scary teeth like a dog normally do. They just have nice human teeth. So,
That is so much fucking worse.
yeah, they've
well,
got human
I mean, have
teeth.
you been bitten by a human and bitten by a dog? Because can guarantee dogs hurt more.
I've
No.
definitely bitten people, but that
Well,
is
that's
beside
also
the
kind of
point.
hurts. Yeah.
Just as a point of clarification, DM, you did say that old man faces, right? So
Old
it'd be
man
more
faces,
of a
yes.
gumming.
No, they do have teeth. I didn't say old man teeth, just old man
Oh.
faces.
Keep going, please.
Well, what about this? Shall I walk ahead a bit, yeah, and act like I'm on my own and see if I can strike up a conversation with them, and then if they're not nice old men dogs, then
Then we'll
Keres,
ambush.
yeah, Keres, you can do your great stabbing thing. Rico, I can see that gun is
Rico
Lots
misses
of loaded-
Andy a lot in this moment because
Yeah.
he would just terribly just want to kill.
Because
and,
Andy would just throw down without a
Yeah.
second's thought. Yeah.
yeah.
And I've got my net.
Yep.
Yeah.
You sure do, guy.
All right. All right, stay here and I'll walk ahead a bit, all right? So I'm going to walk ahead like 20 feet, just so I'm like further away from them.
Yep, you're breaking away from the pack.
Yeah.
We're gonna hide behind mushrooms. And things.
You can hide behind a big mushroom stump. That's fine. Levy, what kind of tact are you taking? Are you gonna be big and strong walking in, or are you gonna be stealthy, and then appear?
I'm going to stealthy, then appear.
Oh, okay, roll me a separate stealth check.
Oh no. 3!
Levy, you step away from the group and you sort of watch them, and you're keeping an eye on the dogs and this little guy on top of one of the dogs. And as you're sort of walking in, you do not see the roots around the floor. And as you're sort of walking, you're used to being on a ship deck. Like you don't leave shit lying around on a ship deck. But as you sort of move forwards, your foot doesn't move with you, and you just hit the deck. You let out a bit of a yelp, which does alert the 3 dogs and Ryder, and they all turn to look at you.
Hi, you need to leave? My name's Levy. I'm just here to ask you to leave. Weird man dog, please? Leave.
The rider on the back of the dog says, sort of just lowers, like lifts the hat up ever so slightly, like cowboy style, with a single finger, and goes, "Fuck you!" Everyone, roll initiative, please.
Let's
fucking
go.
Do we not get our hidden round?
You guys are currently hidden.
Because we were prepped and ready in case they seemed hostile.
You guys are currently stealthed, so.
So we'll get our.
Well, they
Hannah
haven't.
and Ash, stop flirting in the chat.
What I'll say is, I'll give you. Surprise rounds don't exist in 5e. They will be subject to the surprise condition. So will Levy. On account of the fact that makes sense for me. No one tell me your initiative scores yet, because I need to do a music change and I need to do their initiatives as well.
Key change.
That seems like
I heard a
there is a horse noise. This track is
Sounds
called
about
Wild
right.
Hunt.
Wild
All
Hunt.
music today, by the way, is either stream beats by Harris something,
Harris
and
Heller.
that's the one, or comes from tabletopaudio.com.
No.
Thank you to
Tabletopaudio.com.
both of those
It's
people.
audio for your tabletop.
Yes.
Okay, so that one is that
While
number.
Josh gets
This
set up,
one.
we have a Discord and a YouTube and a
Yes.
Twitter at WikiGameRPG, and these guys are at various.
At Dyson as well.
Is it at Dyson Slice?
At
Yeah.
Dyson and Slice, at DICENASLICE.
Boom. And
Yes.
they've got a podcast. Check them out.
Yeah.
It's
The
lovely.
podcast is fucking incredible. It's partially the reason why I keep on going. Oh my god! What does this mean? You'll see my face go through many various stages of panic because yeah.
Scott, that was very funny.
Because Tom is cursed with meta knowledge.
Yeah.
Can I have the initiative for Captain Guy Captain, please?
Captain got a 22.
22. Lovely.
Look at him go.
Keres.
25. Fuck you, Captain Go
25.
Captain. No, that's a lie.
Rico.
23.
Oh, 23. Well,
Yeah.
now you have no turn because you lied to me. Rico.
I got a natural 20, totaling a 23.
Wow.
Ooh.
Well, I
I'll
rolled
let
the
you-
dice and it ended up on 20.
Yeah.
I thought you said
good.
how.
Oh.
No, No, she
I was
said,
like,
wow,
why are
I
you
think.
explaining?
Yeah, we were all sort of
Um,
going. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Levy,
Yeah.
please.
I also got a natural 20. 22.
Yeah. Mad.
Oh, damn. So I have a house rule that if someone gets a natural 20 on initiative, they get an extra action in their turn per the haste spell.
I love that.
If you
Can
roll,
we also just
if you,
relish in the
if
fact
you
that
roll a
Captain
nat
Guy
one-
Captain rolled a 22 and still was last?
I know.
I was really proud of that roll. I thought, oh my gosh, look at him. He's got his net gun ready. And I'm still last.
If you roll on that one on initiative, you miss out on your
Action.
action.
Love that.
Incredible.
So Keres has a higher dexterity than Rico, and Levy. Actually, Captain Guy Captain has a higher dex than Levy, I imagine.
I think so. Mine's
Am I not
15.
last?
You're not last.
Yes.
That's
Which
gross.
is wild.
It's because I've got my new hat and my eye patch. I'm
Good
feeling
job.
the fantasy
True.
today.
So top of the round, Keres.
Yeah, Keres is just. Oh,
You've got a surprise round, I guess.
Keres is just super gonna lay into the fucking the face of this weird grandpa face thing. I don't
Do it.
like it at all.
They're all quite
Um,
close to each other, just so you're aware.
Cool. Nice. That's really good to know. Thank you very much. I'm going to go for the face of this old guy. Surprised? Does that mean I'll get advantage? No.
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm going to assume not.
You're hidden.
Because I'm hidden anyway. So that's okay.
Yeah.
That was not great actually. That was a 19 overall.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you've got three options. You've got dog 1, dog 2, or red leader.
Sorry, red leader.
Standing by.
Red leader, the actual red cap.
Going for the actual red cap. Yeah, that's
No.
fine.
I want to go for the dog 1. Because
The
I
dog?
don't like them.
The dog that's under the red cap.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that hits.
Nice one. So
Roll me damage, please.
that is damage. Pistol. Bear with me 2 seconds as that rolls. So the normal damage from that is 9 damage from the pistol. Sneak attack damage is an extra 31 damage. So that will be 40 damage overall. And then with my Whales of the Grave or whatever it's called, bear with me, I'll just
I think
find
it's Whales of the Grave, yes, because we're always sad that it's spelled WAILS instead of WHALE.
That is the one.
I'm
I
sad
will-
it's not WALES.
I will also roll half the
Sorry, I
damage
had to work
again.
that out.
Um,
Half the damage again, yep.
So that'll be 17 damage to Red Leader as well, please.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So, Keres, you aim your pistol.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot it out. Whales of the Grails. Thank you, Rooney. This bullet flies through the air, striking the flank of the hound that Red Leader is on. And you watch as it sort of flinches away. Right. And as it flinches, the rider also flinches. And you see like this aura around the two of them that like seems to like flash at the same time, and the leader grimaces as though they took some damage as well.
These really freak me out, actually, like on a real visceral level. Actually, I like not in a danger level, just in a kind of ew. Okay, great. And
as that happens, the doll then like springs out of the bullet, clawing at the leader, like scrabbling at his back, and he sort of arches backwards. And you see the dog as well, also kind of arches at the same time. They both again glow with this weird aura.
Strange. And then with my bonus action, I would like to try to hide, if that's okay.
Roll me a stealth check.
At advantage, that's a nat 20, which will mean for a 35.
Yep. You believe yourself to be hidden.
Cheers.
Next up, Rico.
Keres gets the second action, right? Because no, sorry,
No, Keres didn't get it.
Keres didn't get in that 20.
Sorry.
See you in a levy.
If only.
Yeah. Rico's gonna fuck shit up. Is what Rico's gonna
Yeah.
do. As always, Rico's gonna take out the match from his mouth. He's gonna hold it like this in his hands, and he's going to flick the match, lighting it as it goes, and he's going to cast Fireball, just sort of in amongst all the cunts.
Yep, that's fine. So they've got to do a save of some sort.
Yeah, they do. It's a deck save.
A dex save. Okay. The DC, please.
18.
18. Okay. So the
76.
Sweet Poison. Go ahead, steal that. So the Red Leader dog and Hound 2, as well as Red Leader, all managed to sort of get out of the way of the bulk of this explosion, but Hound 1 does not. Roll damage for me, please.
Wait, I think I can do max fire damage once, can't I? A thing my jacket can do?
Oh shit!
I don't think your jacket can do that.
No. Ignore me.
I will. You threaten.
6, 10, 20. 35 points of fire damage, halved for those who succeeded.
Yeah, that's chunky. As you do, you send out. It was for 35, 15, 19. What? How did I get there? 35, 19, no, 17.
Yeah. Round down.
Not 19. 17. This fireball goes out and catches one of these dogs just square in the mush. The other one sort of dodge out. And you do see again the leader and the hound get this weird aura around them. Whatever that means. Anything? That's your first action?
Yeah. Bonus action, I'm going to summon a turret. So I'm going to pull off a little fucking bandolier. I've got like little capsules. Throw one down. It's a flamethrower turret. So I need them all. It's a cone. My assumption is that the mushroom has got into the dog and is controlling the dog. I don't need your confirmation. That's just I'm letting you know.
You're not going to get it.
I'm letting you know what I'm operating on. What assumptions I'm operating on. That's spells.
Only takes a finger.
A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Can I have a dexterity saving throw from all of them again, please?
You may. That's a 22, a 16, and a 19. And the
You've got to be an 18 again.
An 18. So that's oddly enough, that is the exact same fails and saves there.
Well, that one's
Which
only
is-
18 points of damage.
Only 18 points of damage. What kind of damage is it?
Fire. All of this has been fire.
Cool. Half of 18 is 9.
Finger of fudge is just enough and takes.
So you throw out this fireball, which just explodes. As you throw out the fireball, you throw down your little turret, which then just, after the fireball goes out, their eyes adjust back to this weird change in light, and then there's just a gout of flames that just like spreads across the battlefield. The one that got hit the most in the middle is right in the center of this funnel, whereas the other ones are sort of just to the edges of it. As the flames die down, the one in the middle just kind of goes, and then just like hits the deck.
That was very Pokemon of you. I think it's technically an action to summon a turret and a bonus action for it to do its thing. I will just confirm.
That's your action and your bonus action and your extra action then, isn't it?
Let me just confirm that.
Yeah, I think it is.
Confirm it, boy.
Confirm it.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
can take an
boy.
action.
Yeah.
Has an action, that.
That is.
That's an action.
But you've K'd one of them O, so good job.
Love that.
Nice.
Love that for you.
And he looked cool
Anything
doing
else
it.
on your turn?
No, that's actually I'm gonna take 2 steps back, and my turret is gonna take 1 step forwards to be in between the two of them.
Okay. Saucy. Like it. Love it. Want more of it. Captain, Guy Captain, you are currently hidden.
I want to shoot my net at the tiny red cap.
At the little guy? Yeah.
I want to play with my new toy.
Roll to shoot. This
Is
net
it
gun
just the
has
same-
the net gun has the same range as a musket. But obviously it will take an action to reload with a net, so you will be able to reach.
Go on, pal.
That's fine.
Throw that
What-
rope.
What is my modifier to hit? Is it the same as my other weapons?
Your
Or
dex. Yeah, same as your hand crossbow.
wonderful. Oh, and I get advantage, don't I? Because I'm hidden.
You're hidden, yep.
Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
22 will in fact hit. Yes, Captain Guy Captain, as you sort of bring the sights into your eye line, you squeeze the trigger, and this little net just like flies out. And then just before it hits the dog, it just like opens up. The red leader turns, looks at it, and gets just like enveloped. And it's just like bundled up on the floor. You hear just like a
You did it.
coming from him.
Is he separated from the dog?
He is separated from the dog, yes.
Well, that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
blows out that theory.
I just need to double check something
Wasn't
about
some
nets.
Avatar fucking knob mesh shit.
Knob mesh.
I was
You,
thinking
mesh,
more, you know
mesh,
how like
mesh.
fungi, like root networks
bro.
and like parasites.
Cordyceps, that weird cordyceps that gets in ants.
Yeah, I
mouths.
wasn't really thinking about James Cameron blue alien sex fetishes.
Really, because that's all I think about ever.
Yeah.
That's all Tom ever thinks about.
I saw a video today on TikTok about a girl had this plant that she's not looked after, and there are a load of other parts of it that she just ignored. And part of this spider plant has rooted into the carpet. There is no soil, there is no water, but it is rooted. And like she tried to pull it, and the carpet came with it. It is rooted into the carpet inside this
you
house,
can grow
which I think is
cress in a
fucking
keyboard.
wild.
Look,
I don't get it. That's
Look.
mad.
life finds a way.
The
Yeah,
spider
fun-
plant is unkillable.
Fun office prank if you want to go back in time and just when offices are closing, or if your co-worker's going on holiday or something. If you put cress seeds in their keyboard under the keys, it will grow.
Because of all the hand moisture.
I love that.
Ugh,
He's in
that's
a net.
gross.
So that was your action, Captain Guy Captain. Good job. You got him in the net.
Yeah.
Back of the net.
Yeah.
Go!
Are the dogs in like a clearingy area?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Captain Guy, I'm gonna use my movement to try. I want to get round to the side where the red cap is, but I want to go like round. I don't want to go into the clearing.
Okay. If you use your bonus action to dash, you'll be able to get there.
Oh no. I don't want to do that. No,
Okay.
I just want to go in that direction with my movement, and then I'm going to hide as a bonus action.
Okay, so you pretty much get to round about where Levy is.
Cool.
Hiding as a bonus action. Roll me a stealth check, please.
I'm going to stay in the bushy bit.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine because I can't roll lower than a 10, so that is a 25.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. Next up, Levy. You've got 2 actions and a bonus action and everything else as well.
Amazing.
Amazing, babe.
Levy's gonna use her first action to point at one of the dogs, man.
Yeah.
The one the red cap was riding, if that's still
Yeah.
alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Dogman.
And yeah, I'm just gonna cast message and say, "What's your deal? Are you a man or are you a dog?"
Are you a man or are you a dog? Are you a dog?
Because honey, you got a big storm coming, and then I'm gonna summon Storm Sphere.
Wasn't that a dating video?
Yeah. Honey, you got a big storm coming.
Start raining men.
Huh?
Oh,
yeah.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
You.
Wow.
No.
Is it not?
Start raining men.
Oh.
Honey, you got a big storm coming.
Oh yes, sorry. I thought you were talking about the bit that Tom was singing, and I was like, no.
No.
No, but also you've got a big storm coming isn't from It's Raining Men, is it? It's from that.
It sounds like it's from Raining Men.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Anyway,
It's in the spoken bit before in the music video, I think.
Yeah.
It's liquid football.
I think it's the thing.
I think it's like, hi, we're your weather girls. And have we got... Anyway.
Use
weather for you.
weather.
Have we got weather for you.
It's,
For your
hi, I'm
ears.
Michael Fish, and this is the weather with booze.
And I'm
So,
sort
you
of-
cast message at
yeah,
the dog,
cast
and then you
message.
cast Storm Sphere.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, as my bonus action, strike the other dog man as an attempt to intimidate to respond to me.
Where are you centering the Storm Sphere, please?
If I can get them both in it, I would love that.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to get all 3 of them in there, to be honest.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do that. I'll get all 3 in.
Cool. So they all need to make strength saves.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's roll those out very quickly. Strength save for the little guy. Oh no, fucked it. And strength save for the doggies. That's an 18 and a 9.
They both the 18 succeeds, the 9 does
Yep.
not. So 6 points of
Okay.
damage or 3 for the other one. The one that
Okay.
saved. Make a ranged spell attack. All right.
Do it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Go for it.
natural 20 to hit one of the other dogs.
Yeah.
That's a ranged spell attack. That is a crit. We're going to do crunchy crits. So,
Crunchy crits.
Crunch.
12, 20, 24,
Jurassic Park.
30.
this is a great spell.
It is. 37 points of damage.
On which one is that, sorry?
Not the main one. Hound 2?
The other one, yes. So
Yeah,
37.
there's only 2 alive.
Oh, yeah, not the main one. Not the one I spoke to, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, you point at one of these hounds. You're like, "What do you want?" And then you summon this storm sphere before it has a chance to reply, and just kind of they all get battered around a bit, and then just like this arc of lightning just like flies out, striking the least important hound that's still alive, and you just hear, "Ah!" Didn't even finish its hay.
Oh.
It's just 4 feet and some
I
smoke.
think all they're saying is hey.
Yeah. But it might
I'm
be
just
like
hungry. Hungry vegetarians.
Levy, you psychopath. Just going to double check some things on there. When it ends its turn, there, so make a strength save. So not when it starts its turn. Difficult terrain. Bolt of lightning, range spell attack. Cool, brilliant. Anything else on your turn, Levy? You've got some movement should you wish.
I'm just gonna fly up like 10 feet off the ground because I don't like the ground.
That's fair. I understand. I relate. It is now the turn of the hounds. Hound.
What? They get a
Singular.
turn?
Hound.
Yeah.
How dare?
The hound is going to use its action. It's going to look around and see its friends, and then it sees you floating, Levy. And this hound is standing, and then you just see like its feet pick up off the ground,
No.
and it's just hovering there. You know those photographs of dogs captured when they're mid-run, and all of their feet are off the floor? It does this, and it just flies over to the other, to the red leader, which isn't far from it. It just like picks it up in its mouth, and then like a pod racer, just.
No.
Yes, Nikki.
Does my turret get an opportunity attack?
Is your turret a creature?
It's a construct, so it's not an object. It has hit points.
Does it make attacks?
Yes.
Melee attacks?
It doesn't make melee attacks, but it does explode.
No, in answer to your question, because an opportunity attack is seizing a moment of the opponent's weakness while they are fleeing. As the hound like zooms off, floating through the air with this red cap in its mouth, it just lets out the most mournful sounding hey. It's like.
Love
And
that
I need
song.
everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ugh.
I don't know why I assumed it was carrying the red cap in its mouth, even though it's got a human face.
It was.
It
I
is.
don't
Yeah,
know.
it is.
Oh, but you said it just made a hey noise. Did that not come from its mouth?
Yeah, you can look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that tracks. Was this wisdom save?
10.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Wisdom +4, dirty 20.
Nice.
I got a 6.
6. What did you get, Levy?
10.
10.
18.
Rico? 18. Rico and Keres, you are fine. Levy and Captain Guy Captain, you guys feel full body horror. You feel terrified. And it is the worst you have. Like Captain Guy Captain, you live in fear.
Mm-hmm.
This is a whole new like range of fear that you're feeling. This is fear you didn't realize you could feel.
Oh no.
It's like an abyssal horror that you feel. You feel as though something, both of you feel as though something has tapped into your psyche and has just wounded you emotionally speaking.
Oh no.
You kinda don't want to be here.
Are we
But
the
at least
bad
you're near
guys?
each other.
Ah.
Oh.
As this hound moves, I mean, it moves its full movement, which is 40 feet away. You guys can still see it. It's just kind of in amongst the trees. Keres.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my musket and just actually I don't even need to. I can shoot with pistol.
You're hidden, so you may shoot with impunity.
No survivors. Thank God it's a
Cobra Kai, never die.
Cobra Kai never die. Thank God it's at advantage because the first was a nat 1, so that's a 16 plus 13 is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, yeah. Roll damage.
that will be 10 plus 6, so 16 for the normal thing, plus, sorry, I'm just rolling digitally for these because otherwise it'll take far too long. Fuck me.
That
Will
makes
be 32 plus 16 is 48 points of damage on the first hit.
Is that total?
That is total,
48.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then, fuck it, I'll Wales of the grave.
Your
him as
grave
well.
whaley.
I'll wail bravely.
Yeah, that one as well.
And
Cool.
against the little red cap, the trap red quap. Nope. Those were not the sounds that my mouth tried to make.
Those weren't people voices.
18 points of psychic damage against the little red cap. And that's me. I'm gonna hide again just because fuck it, why not?
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, I think I sort of see these two kind of looking slightly less than chipper, and I take the the giant
peg
and just kind of like pop it on the end, and just kind of like shoot it, and as it goes, you just hear a kind of over, and like in the middle distance you can just see this kind of like mini giant, this kind of dwarf-sized peg just kind of like wailing on these two
This flying dog.
sad boys.
The bullet strikes the hound and the dwarf strikes the gnome as these two just fall to the ground eating shit.
I mean, that was the right thing to do, right?
You just hear in the distance, like forlornly, it's like, and the haze seemed to get quieter as though they're moving away. Levy and Captain, you're no longer frightened.
Oh.
I imagine Levy and Captain just grabbed onto each other out of fear, and then as soon as it dropped, Levy was like, "Oh, get off me!"
Pushes him over.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh no.
You got scared again. I know. It's fine, but just don't touch me, yeah?
They took my net.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is he dead? Can I go get it?
I mean, you probably can, yeah, but
Yeah.
it might have like some gunk on it. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. I need my net. I like this, Rico. I think it's cool.
Just don't worry about it. Don't say a thing. Just
Forget about it?
forget about it.
Forget
No,
about
we are
it.
trying to vary. We're going for variety now.
Hey, I said 2 or 3 things. Don't worry about it.
Captain's going to make his way to a corpse to see if he can get his net back, please.
Yeah, you get there. You see the red cap there, dead on the floor. Looks as though it's been punched by a spectral dwarf.
Sorry, mate. I was going to maybe ask you some questions, but I didn't get a say in it. Sorry. He's going to like untangle his net from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have anything on them, or are they just a tiny fairy?
Sorry, is that?
person?
Are you trying to loot the dogs with men faces? Is that what you just?
No, the little red cap, the little guy.
The mushroom. You're trying to right.
It's not a mushroom. It's like a fairy, right?
Little goblin
Like a
boy.
mushroom. It's like a little mushroom fairy guy.
Mushroom. Yeah.
I hate them all. I'll burn this motherfucking place down.
Yeah, just while extracting his net, he's just going to check if he's got anything.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check. Oh, excuse me. We do that again for the recording. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 21.
Hey yo.
Hey
Look
yo.
at me go.
21.
I forgot we were recording this. So what I might do is actually just get into a sound booth and just say my 3 sentences over and over again, and just send them over.
And
to
I'll just
Alicia.
drop them in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just have a go,
perfect.
yeah.
I do have a weird little folder for Dice and a Slice of like each person like laughing and saying odd things, so that if the recording is rubbish for some reason, I can just like drop them in. Form sentences that make sense.
You've just got the catchphrases. You got in my house.
In this economy, you go through his little gnomish pockets, and you don't really find. You find a sickle, like a little scythe. If you would like to do 1d4 slashing damage, if you used it. You notice that he's got a pair of really heavy metal boots that you think would give you one heck of a kicking.
But they're tiny.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
Sure.
And you also... Let me double check my notes, because I've made some notes. And when I make notes, I should check them. And you find a little scrap of paper inside the hat.
Can I read it, or is it in Sylvan?
It is written in Sylvan.
Okay, so I'm going to take the piece of paper, and I'm also going to take the tiny metal boots with me as well. And I'm going to go back to the group. I've got my net. And I'm going to be like, Keres, I brought you this note that I found in the guy's hat, because I can't read it, but you can. And also, I thought these boots might fit one of your dolls, if you would like them.
That is so morbid. Oh my god.
That's a dead man's shoes,
You
Captain.
stole his shoes?
Hey, you never said that's like the one thing you don't take off a dead man is his shoes.
Why didn't
It's
I
like
just
the only thing you don't take from a dead man is the shoes.
I thought Keres likes to dress I thought they were nice shoes. I can go put them back on his feet.
Captain, that is so dark. He's going to go into the afterlife without his shoes.
Everyone knows
now.
this. It's like the one thing you
Oh
don't
my,
take off a
oh
dead
my
man.
god, I'm so sorry. And
He's
Captain
got
just
the-
breaks down in tears. And he starts to bury the shoes. He digs like a shallow grave with his hands and just tries to like lay them to rest as tears are streaming down his face.
I'm immediately going to go over and go, no. It's sorry, I was joking. It was, I'm so sorry. Wipe away the tears.
What?
With the fucking shoes, you fucking psychopath. No. It's okay. Thank you. It was a really, really nice suggestion for.
Do you want me to unbury them for you or leave them buried?
No. I will get them. Later. We'll come back this way and we will get them later. And I sort of look round to the other two and go.
I love that this is the one line that the group don't cross.
He's seen you like melt people on the spot, and he just borrows a pair of shoes that are no longer in use, and that's it.
Don't take a dead man's shoes.
I mean, he wasn't a man.
It's such a weird line, because Alicia often plays characters that will talk first, interrogate people, and then kill if necessary. So for Captain to want to do that is wonderful. And then the shoe torture.
Captain was just thinking of Keres. Captain likes Keres.
I'm really, really sorry. It's such a ridiculous thing, and it was fully a bit, but actually now
it's perfect.
It's
yeah,
now canon.
That makes sense. I think also like Captain, I think is probably one of the only other crew members that actually spends time with the dolls, because Captain gets left to babysit them a lot.
Oh yeah.
So Captain's got this weird link to the dolls. Like he feels like he knows them a bit.
They're like in Captain's like MySpace top 8.
Yeah.
It's like 4 dolls.
4 dolls and Keres.
But it's Keres's like alt account that she doesn't actually use. Yeah.
So Captain's MySpace top 8 is 5 people, 4 of which are dolls. And one of which has him there, so he could be called on for babysitting
The
duty.
original first slot is empty because it was his wife, but that account's been deleted. And then the other people unfriended him, so he doesn't have 8 friends on MySpace.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a sad, sad situation.
Thank you. That
So
was really
sad.
nice. It was really nice of you to think about it. Maybe anything but the shoes next time, though. Like, for next time. Thank you.
Okay, well here's the note anyway.
Thank you very much. Also, here's a side note. So I've been watching a lot of RPG geeks, RP geeks. They have a TikTok that they put a load of stuff on. They're like science-based channel, and they do a lot of facts during the episode. So I thought we would sort of start doing something similar. Did you know that sickles were actually
I did,
first? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so sickles were actually
Yeah,
first
sickles.
invented to sort of cut the nipples off witches. So I'm going to look at the note.
Well, that's not true because witches don't have nipples.
Going to look at the note if that's okay.
Witches don't have nipples, Tom. That's why they have the hats to symbolise their lack of nipples.
But they only have 1 point.
Can I?
So just have one hat nipple as opposed to make up for the 2 that they're missing.
Yeah, a giant hat nipple. It's like
giant nipple.
It's why Madonna is the queen of the witches. She's got 2.
Oh look, Nikki and Michelle are dead.
So that's the fact of the day. There may be more to come, but we'll see.
There was a park near me growing up called Witch's Hat, and then someone poured super glue down one of the slides.
So you guys have killed the house, and this little gnome guy, Captain, has been bullied. What else?
Can I read this note? Would that be okay?
Yes, you may, absolutely. Rooney Runes would like a refund.
I think we all would.
Yep. You open the note, and it's just got a little bit of writing on it, and that little bit of writing says, "Twice, hoe and bones."
Twice what?
Hoe and bones.
Twice, hoe and bones.
Ho as in oh sheer ho, or
HOE.
Okay.
Hoe.
Twice, hoe and bones.
Twice, ho and bones.
Maybe it's like a secret password to something.
Oh, or a palindrome.
So fucking dumb.
Okay, sorry. Okay, okay. Sorry. It's got to that time of night, and I can only apologise.
Why does Lydia have to put up with this?
She does.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I mean, you know, maybe.
Just checking it's not hazing.
No.
No, you're all good.
Maybe it is. Maybe we could hold it is just in case. Unless one of you knows what twice, hoe and bones means. Levy?
Yep.
I mean, you have bones and you know. You know?
What are you insinuating?
What, that you have bones?
You don't have bones?
Yeah, I have bones. I'm just saying that you have bones and
I ain't got bones.
Yeah, Rico
You
don't
got
have
bones?
bones.
I don't got no bones.
I don't know what it means. Why would the little red guy have it anyway?
I don't know. Where did you find it?
He had it inside his hat. Maybe he was writing a letter to someone.
It might be like one of your poems.
Yeah. Could be a I mean, it kind of rhymes, right? Twice rhymes with twice. Hoe and bones is assonance, which is a type of rhyming tool that some poets and writers like to use.
I mean, could it be a haiku?
I mean, Josh would Captain. Alicia doesn't know how many words are in a haiku.
I'm surprised Captain knows what assonance is.
Yeah.
So...
He has written many a love poem to his lovely wife.
Oh, that's true, to Gwendolyn.
Oh.
R.I.P.
we will keep this. We will keep this
Yeah.
close. Okay. Thank you for finding this. This was really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
did you find your net?
I got my net. Yeah, I'm getting that. He kind of looks at the net and looks at the gun and can't quite work out how to get the unfolded net
You have
back
to
into the
just-
gun, and just starts like pushing it in bit by bit to hope that Steve's. No, do I not do it this
Rico
way?
watches this happen, knows that that's going to backfire, says nothing.
Captain Guy Captain, roll me just a straight intelligence check.
That is an 8.
I mean, that looks fine.
Guys,
Looks
is
great.
this how this works? Rico, is this how I get the net back in? Or do I like roll it up or?
You're doing a great job. Hey, Keres, can I like grab you for a second?
Yeah. What is up?
Hey, Keres, can we talk about Captain Guy Captain without being naked?
Yeah, everything all right?
Is this about me saying fuck you to you earlier?
Yeah, well, you've said it to me, and you've been suspiciously nice to Captain Guy Captain, which makes me think that, like, you're not actually Keres.
Ask me anything that I would know.
Which one of your dolls creeps me out the most?
Is it Matilda?
They all creep me out equally.
I was about to say I could have said like any of them, you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I got my eye on you, yeah? Because I don't like that attitude you come at me with. And what creeps me out more, I don't mind it if I'm honest, it's fun banter, but you're being so nice to Captain Guy Captain, it makes me think something's up.
Okay, yeah, no, it feels a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll have a little think about that. Okay.
Like, if you're not feeling well, that's fine, tell me, it's fine, I'm here to help out, but...
Yeah. Okay, no, I will have a think about this, okay? And thank you for bringing it to my attention. And I kind of sort of go to walk away like with a bit of a frown, and I sort of as I'm walking over, I just sort of like just punch Captain Guy Captain in the balls. Boosh.
Oh my god, Keres, I said I was sorry for the shoes. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I want to have kids when I get home. Jesus Christ.
Oh, CGC.
Oh god. Sort of like, can I walk over as I'm walking past, just sort of shaking out the fist that's just popped the cherries. Can I sort of start trying to look out to see if there's like a clearing, to see if there's any sort of like gaps through the stalks of the mushrooms? Or...
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Oh, that was a 10 plus. What is it plus? 14. That's a 24.
24. Having freshly punched Captain Guy Captain in the nuts, having freshly squeezed his oranges, so to speak, you walk out ready to see what's going on. You'll see in a bit of a clearing anyway. And you're looking for a sign of a hut or a house or a cottage or something like that. Something. There's got to be a house. There's always a house when there's squatters. The one thing we know. The one fundamental truth about squatters. And you do, in fact, field. Exactly. You do, in fact, see a house at the far end of this clearing. It's like a little rundown cottage. It's got a chimney. There's some smoke coming out the top of the chimney. It's got a little white picket fence around the front of it. It's a little bit kind of a ramshackle. It's a little kind of cute cottage core. You also notice that the bodies of the hounds and of the little red guy, because you rolled so well, I'll give you additional information. They have, while you guys have been talking, some roots have come up through the ground and just like dragged them into the soil. And it wasn't like a beautiful, gorgeous return to nature thing. It's like, you know, those YouTube videos of the industrial shredders that like shred cars and stuff. It's like someone had put a couch cushion into one of those,
Oh.
Just
but like a wet couch cushion.
Gross.
That's the best descriptor for you. Merry
hey,
Christmas.
hey, fuckheads! The ground is carnivorous, and there's a house over there. Okay.
Hey, it's okay. The earth always takes back what it puts up. One day I'll get absorbed back into the primordial ooze. Who knows?
I feel like you've just read that off Rico's character sheet. Do you know what I mean? That feels like one of Rico's ideals.
Yeah.
This is-
Yeah. He's
This is super that Gogglebox meme of yeah, but not a fucking terrorist. Do you know what I mean? Like it's got that energy. Like, yeah, not like this though, but
I mean, sometimes it'd be like this.
It do be like
Rico's
that.
convinced that one day he's gonna just wake up a puddle. Like,
Yeah, and that puddle's going to be angry that
Yeah.
Rico woke it up. Oh!
um,
I'm going to make a stat block for an awakened puddle now.
awakened puddle. Oi, fuck you!
it's just an ooze with no
That's
backbone,
what-
right?
That's what Rico calls his homunculus when it doesn't work properly. It doesn't form properly. It's just an awakened puddle. Sorry.
Shall we like? I mean, what do we want to do? Do we want to like creepy catchy monkey, or do we want to like
The monkey's
Run
not
it.
here.
runny hit the gorilla in the heady? You know?
I don't know. Sneaking seemed to work before, and I'm gonna stay up here though. I don't want to be on the ground.
As we're getting close, Rico's gonna like put two fingers in his mouth and just blow like a whistle that no one can hear.
Okay.
But the grease monkey is going to come out of the barrel, climb up the ship and then start to like grow to the size of the gorilla. I'm using the spell summon construct, but I'm having some fun with it. And my grease gorilla is going to just come like moving through the forest towards us. It'll take a minute to catch up, but you guys have seen this guy before.
Yeah.
Warning.
Yeah.
He's a good
I
boy.
love the idea of you guys just like moving stealthily through, and then they just being like but like wetter and oilier.
Splat, splat, splat.
Splat. Like someone's making macaroni.
That's a
Josh, are you
vine
trying
comes
to-
to mind.
Allude to that's what good pussy sounds like.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I
That's
can't
the-
remember what it was, but someone was doing a noise or saying something, and I whispered that to Michelle earlier in this stream. So
Okay, cool. I think Keres is gonna like lead the proverbial charge on this, like sort of going. If I see this as almost like a kind of a like winding kind of patch of green
Yeah.
open space with like vegetation on each side. Is that kind of
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, but instead of vegetation, it's mushrooms,
Cool.
and instead of green, it's brown. But pretty much spot on, yeah.
cool? So I think
Although
I'll-
weirdly, like once you get to the picket fence, it's like lush grass on the inside.
I don't like it, Josh. Though I don't like it. You and your
Because I
palindromes.
described like oddly specific things, and is that what's
Yeah.
upsetting?
Yeah.
it's the chair situation.
I live my life in a perpetual
situation.
haze, Josh. A
Yeah.
perpetual haze that only I can see. No, specifically, I cannot see. I try not to see as much as possible. So
Cool,
this is too
cool.
much. So yeah, I think I'll sort of like take the lead.
I mean, do you want an apology or?
Sticking to yes.
not
Sticking
get
to the sort of like side, like through the sort
Yeah.
of slightly more wooded or shroomed area as much as
Cool.
possible.
Absolutely.
okay.
You're going to be rolling a stealth check for me.
Oh yeah, I guess.
if you want. Anyone else going to be rolling a stealth check? Do now. Rico, your grease monkey will share your stealth check.
I'm not rolling one.
Okay.
33.
Captain got a 30.
Damn. 19 for Levy.
19. Levy, don't feel bad about a 19 because a 19 is really good for a stealth check.
Thank you.
Captain just really wants to disappear. He's been smacked in the balls. He now feels like he's done something bad. He
His
got yelled
stealth
at
check
for
is so good because
shoes.
he's still on the floor, like way back.
They're like, all right.
The gorilla, when it gets to the captain, just grabs his ankle and drags him towards us.
What, just like in the just
No,
at the last home?
Captain's also scared of the gorilla. He sees that and he just ducks into the mushrooms like, you can't see me now.
It's like me in the ball pit whenever a mascot came around as a kid.
Yeah, hard same.
Why were the mascots coming into the ball pit?
Exactly.
Because they weren't.
safe
Because
space.
DBS checks didn't exist.
Yeah, fair.
You guys, those that are stealthing, stealth along the garden path. Rico, you swagger.
I wait. I go back. I wait a bit so they can stealth right up to the door, and then me and the gorilla swagger.
Cool.
We strut.
Cool. So those of you going up ahead, get to the picket fence, and there's this little gate. It's got a little latch. You're gonna climb over the fence. You're gonna open the gate.
I'm going to check for traps
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
for the first time in the entirety of this game playing a rogue. That was a 10. Investigation, only 16.
16 doesn't appear to be trapped.
Does not appear to be trapped. Sort of push open the garden gate.
As
Sort
you
of
do,
sneak-
so there's like a.
Was that the ghost?
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
You go down the garden path. The grass either side of you is sort of short but lush. There is a small sort of plant garden, like a flower bed is the word that I'm looking for. Plant garden
Plant garden.
from JML. There's a flower bed outside one of the windows, and to sort of just paint you a word picture. There's like a green hedge that's got some beautiful big yellow flowers in it, and then it's got some nightshade and some other sort of other plants that have purple leaves and purple berries that kind of hum down from it.
Eggplants.
Artisanal nettles, you expect. But you guys are able to get to the front door, on which, Keres, you see, there are some markings on it, and they're markings in thieves' cant. And the markings in thieves' cant are for this, and it's from top to bottom. First one is multiple of 2. Multiple of 2. And then there's an image. It kind of looks like a garden hoe, but it's indicative of hard work. And then there is an image that is indicative of danger or death or like bad news. But it's a skull and crossbones.
I relay this to everyone and go, I'm fucking stumped. I got no idea what to do. Are these sort of like etched in? Are they painted on? Are they?
They are. It's like sort of like as prominent as a house number would be.
Do you think this is the password that you got from the little guy?
No. Oh.
What if it was like an address though, right? Like the little guy wrote down this address for some reason.
She just lives at 22 Death Garden, and it's just
Yeah.
I mean, do I say it like twice?
Hoe bones.
Hoe and bones.
Yes.
Hoe and bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, say it.
Twice.
Do it.
Twice. Hoe and bones.
Nothing happens.
Oh, now I look like a fucking idiot. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, you did.
Can you say it in the language it's written in?
Oh, toys, horn bones.
Roll me an intelligence check, Keres.
Oh, nat 20.
Yes.
job.
Nat 20 plus 1. 21.
Captain Guy Captain earlier today said something about poetry. And how like the writing inside that reminded him of the poems he used to write with Dear Gwendolyn. You remember a scrap of poetry written by a gnomish bard who went by the name of Would I Was Shooksbeard. And now you see this written down on the wall. You're like, oh, hang on, it's double toil and trouble.
Very fuck you, Josh.
Double fuck, yeah. Okay. double toil and trouble.
As you say this, the door opens.
Oh.
And behind it, you see three half-elf looking women.
Oh.
All three of them dressed in beautiful flowing robes, sort of silvery robes. They're not well dressed, they're wearing robes. Each of them with long hair that sort of flows down long past the shoulders, almost down to the waist. The following might seem like it's some weird fantasy thing. It's just for sake of ease. One blonde, one redhead, one brunette. And they stand there, the three of them, sort of open the door and see you three, presumably like crouched by the front door.
Levy's crouched, but like to the side because she's flying / floating, but she's just on the
You're
side.
crouched but in the air, just
Yeah.
like.
It did nothing but bring her legs up.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
make her short.
Yeah.
Just like the dogs.
Yeah.
Cool. So they all kind of look down at you, and they smile. They've got a lovely smile, and they say, "Oh, we weren't expecting visitors. Won't you come in for a cup of tea? Can we have your names?"
No. You need to-
Captain just starts reeling out homeowners law at them about how they shouldn't be in the property. Like he panics because they're three pretty women and just starts saying law at them.
Captain Guy Captain, roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage, please.
So forced egress onto owned property is technically a felony.
Lich just starts coming out of his mouth and he's just like reeling it off.
It'd be cute if he wasn't a
Persuasion.
grown-ass man.
I keep forgetting that he is just an adult, not like a Victorian orphan.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
22.
Yeah.
The three of them sort of look at you, Captain Guy Captain, spouting off this nonsense. After they invited you in for a cup of tea, they just wanted to have your names. And you've all said no to that as well. And they say, no, we're not interested, thank you, and just close the door.
No, wait.
That's not how the law works.
Rico's
Yeah,
waiting.
go on then, Rico.
Rico's waiting for them to open the door. Like, I assume Rico's assuming, because if it were him and Andy at the front, we'd keep the fucking door down and go in. So Rico is stood a bit back and he's got his gun out ready to fucking fire a fireball into that room.
Yeah, you got your weapon drawn.
Yes,
Keres kind of.
Captain will.
but I'm like further back. I'm like 20 foot back.
Yeah, okay. Everyone roll me a perception check. Yes, sweet poison, like the haunting of Enfield picture of the girl.
24.
I'm rolling quite well right now. That's a
7.
33.
Wow.
I got a 14.
Rico, you are too fixated on blowing the shit out of whoever just next opens the door.
I didn't see no.
Captain and Levy, as you guys are there, you watch Rico draw the gun and like put it onto fireball mode, presumably. you're aware that the large green shrub with yellow flowers next to you starts to move and pull itself out of the ground at the same time that other bits of the perfectly manicured lawn also begin to rise up out of it. And Keres, with your 33,
Oh,
unfortunately, Levy, you didn't see this with your 24 because it was one below the 25 DC.
wow.
Keres, you see through the cracks in the walls and just like through a bit of the misty, dusty windows, you see the true forms of these three Anise hags, these hunched over women with bits of plant growing out of them, too many eyes, each of them having these sort of weird warped forms that have skulls growing out of them. Some of them have flowers growing down the side of them, standing at the window, watching as their lawn golems begin to advance upon the party. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Oh no!
Oh.
Thanks,
Oh,
Josh.
God.
You're
It's
welcome.
terrible.
Oh,
The
Thanks
situation,
for the
not the game.
nightmares.
The game's lovely and wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Rooney, for resubscribing.
And
17 months. I'll get
Oh,
there.
sorry.
70? 70 months?
17.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Contos Trastolo, for following, and K92 Relentless for subscribing. Thank you very much. Also, Moswaldorino, welcome.
Hi.
Feel free to follow
Moswald.
or join us on Discord if you like Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons.
Tomorrow, Dragon Age is going to be late.
So tomorrow night, Dragon Age is actually going to be the same time as we stream here, so 7 till 9, whenever really. But we're kicking off at 7 tomorrow. instead of
Also,
our
you're
time.
doing a weekend stream for
I
your
am.
art on @Feline Trickster.
I'm getting in the process of resorting my commissions and stuff, and I'll be taking on sketch commissions. And if people are looking for like getting ideas for like Christmas presents, don't do that, babe. Or I'm basically taking on commissions from now until December. But I'll be streaming with G, and we'll be drawing and maybe playing some critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 online.
Wonderful.
Folks,
And-
if you haven't seen Feline Trickster's art, what are you doing? Go and check her out. Feline Trickster on all of the social medias and on Twitch. Her art is fucking amazing, and always all of the art that I've had of hers, of character art and stuff, has just sort of like the character has just come to life through that art. So go check it out.
Yeah.
I actually knew about Feline Trickster as an artist before I knew Michelle as a person. If you are not following Michelle on the socials, you're doing it wrong. So
Yeah,
sort
you
it
are.
fucking out.
And
Thanks, guys.
what Dice and Slice podcast, the only Indian podcast powered by
Baked good.
Baked
Baked
Goods.
Goods.
If you're enjoying the world, go and see Josh, Alicia, and their friends.
Tell them a bit of
exploring.
what's happening.
What?
Tell them a bit of what's happening at the moment, just to entice the listeners.
What in the world at the moment?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, currently in the world of Dice and Slice at the moment, they're on an island that is inhabited almost exclusively by the world's equivalent of high elves. But it's a advanced society with a load of automatons. We're talking Warforged. We're talking
Mechanical creatures.
mechanical people. There's some timey-wimey, spacey-wacy shit going on.
A lot of high court
and
social drama, fun
high
role
court,
play.
social drama, fashion. I got to tell you guys, the next episode 33, is that going to be it?
Yeah.
Which is going to be out not this Monday, but the Monday after. It is some of the best DMing I've ever done,
It was.
and
wonderful fun.
I'm just going to say that it's a really good. It's a homebrew world. It's all made to be piratey, but it isn't at the moment. We're
Same
also
world as
reviewing-
this.
Same
Yeah.
world as this, but it's
Yeah.
like a that's a more epic plot. This is more like whoop
Dumb
doop.
pirate.
Yeah,
Yep.
This is all full crossover.
Silly case.
Right.
We are also reviewing Bake Off every week. So if you're watching Great British Bake Off or the Great British Baking Show, if you're in the States, we're reviewing those every week with our sort of spin-off, but it's on the same feed. It's called Dice and an Extra Slice. We are the biggest Jurgen stands in the world.
I don't
I'm gonna keep
know
talking
what
about-
that means.
I've been to Jurgenstan. It's quite nice.
Oh, hey, easy to spell. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel, and we've done some like Lydia's written and performed some like audiobook monologue stuff from the perspective of a character from our other world. Once we've kind of done this little step, we'll get back into the world. Also, if you enjoy Dragon Age, at some point in the future, me and Tom will be doing something similar in a different game.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it in The
It'll be
Witcher.
so much more chaotic.
Oh, it's
No
going to
offense.
be, I'd say, worse. But it will be on stream. So, good stuff. We'll see you in the Discord, and we'll see you next week.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Wait.
I know you're wrapping up. I'm really sorry. I'm part of a charity initiative called Roll for Good. And this Sunday, we are doing a huge Halloween charity stream. Lots of spooky, ooky dooky stuff. It's twitch.tv/Roll for Good. All Halloween-based games, all raising money for Mind, that good mental health charity.
I've been spying on it all in the Discord, and every single thing looks so fucking good.
It's
so
real
excited
good.
to watch it.
I am producing one of the shows. I'm producing the 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock stint on Sunday. So come along, support us.
Kat's doing one as well.
yes,
Also,
Kat
just
is.
another thing for you American folks. Me, Josh, and Tom are going to be on the Rep RPG
Oh yeah,
PvP thing. Hey,
is that
guys,
this weekend?
Guys,
That will be
life
this
is,
weekend,
life is
yes.
big kicking our asses, and we're really trying to fight back. So,
So listen, guys, check out as Nikki says, check out Rep RPG on Twitch. They are amazing people. We will be competing in the PvP League this Saturday at 7 p.m. EST, I believe, or PDT, one of the two. It'll be it's sort of about
Fucking midnight
our
UK time.
our time. Yeah. So check that out as well.
I'm doing an accent. I'm sure there'll be more. Jump in Discord.
We chat about it all there.
Yeah.
And does anyone have anything else lastly before?
No, we're going.
No.
We're good.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Well, have a
Bye,
lovely
guys.
day, guys. Bye.